Warpers, which is, you know, and I'm not trying to pass the buck. It's quite the opposite. When you see new games on Wednesday, we're working down a priority queue of games that Robert has tossed into the Discord. So anytime the game rules, you have to say TY Rob and no ... at the end of it. Following this, we're going to play some Golf Club 2019, and then Mysterium. Bear's going to join us for the final 2 segments as well, as far as I can tell. Oh my god, it's super dubstep.
It's very, very dubstep.
At first I was like, it's just electronic music, and then it was like, wee, plop, 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 plop.
Do you think you're better off alone?
Dude, don't shit talk Alice DJ, okay?
I like that song.
Do we have to play the tutorial?
I don't know. I don't think so. Oh wait, co-op world, playing your friends can join your game. Why is that locked? It's locked for some reason.
Okay, you know, maybe it's a good thing. We can all walk ourselves through the tutorial together. As far as I understand it, the game is it's an incremental game. You might diminutively or derisively refer to it as a clicker, but it's also got elements of tower defense.
Yeah. It's got like lots of things.
The private world is locked for me as well?
Yeah. Private world is
That's
locked
where
up
it
for
says
some
to
reason.
do the tutorial.
Dude, what is this? Does anybody else have a screen region that's just like super jacked up?
Sort of, yeah, because I like have the windowed mode on.
You have to do the tutorial. You can't play with your friends until level 10. All right, give it to me straight, chat. Is this one of those games where like it's like Monster Hunter? Getting to level 10 takes 10 years, or?
Okay, we're all dumb, and Jess has just explained it.
Okay.
That symbol has a locked symbol, not to say that we can't play it, but to say that it's locked from other people to join. So, yeah.
Oh god, why is my overlay up?
Dude, do you guys have good screen regions for this?
Yeah,
not really.
It's one of those games where you just resize the window.
It doesn't. 1 second.
I just started one of the. Friends.
Okay, I thought that was the noise the scientist made, that you just made, Robert. Because when I talked to the scientist, he turned around and you went rob.
Rob. Yeah, that's what I do.
It scared the shit out of me.
I'm dumb, and I locked the window accidentally, and that's why I couldn't affect it. You know, it's Wednesday, TGIF, basically.
Hold on,
Yeah,
I'm
you know.
Spiders.
Wednesday is almost Friday, is almost Monday.
Does I have to? Never mind.
You know,
You don't even need to hear what I had to say.
now
really.
I'm like, okay, no friends online. I'm signing into the Steam friends list. Robert's in-game Time Warpers. I'm joining his game. It did not work.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I think it's because I'm still in the tutorial.
Okay. You know what?
Squish tiny crawlers. Oh, there he is.
That's fair. All right.
Get squished.
Well, let's just do the tutorial then.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Doesn't bother me. Look at this Lego scientist.
I'm squishing tiny crawlers right now.
For real, dude.
Double jump.
I thought it said, just in time, our mining bugs found God.
Please squish them. We don't need this again.
Squish. Come on.
Dude, I've squished so many. How many do I have to squish?
I think you need to squish 10. Honestly, the art's pretty cool looking.
I felt like there was an era where I really assumed every game that came out was going to look like this forever. And now that we've passed that era, I'm okay with it.
And you're playing Minecraft again.
Dude, don't even get me started on that. I'm Doctor Strange in Minecraft now.
Are you? Did you get... I haven't watched the past couple of weeks that you guys have been playing it.
Yeah, now I have a glove that can mine out a quarry by itself.
That's
And
pretty cool.
I have a glove that allows me to open a portal and walk through, you know, any wall or mountain that I choose. And I used it effectively by hiding a buttload of chickens inside Dan's room. And then he can only access it by using the Thanos glove.
Oh, I got a pistol.
This music is getting a little loud. Yeah, I have a pistol now, too.
You guys are so good.
Yeah, you gotta get good.
I only
nerd.
have 0.9
Oh!
currency.
That is a clever little indicator as to know how much health the thing has left.
Yeah,
You
it's
notice
cool.
how that works?
Mission update:
I did.
teleport 10,000 years into the future.
Yeah, it's simple.
But the Earth is only 6,000 years old. Aren't we gonna shoot out the other side and end up in caveman times?
Oh, leveled up. Let's go.
All right.
Mission update complete 10 time loops. How the fuck do I invite friends? When do we get to invite friends? That's what I want to know.
Level 10, dude.
Level 10? All right.
Maybe it's really easy to get to level 10. If it's a clicker game, we should get exponential.
That's
levels,
true. All we need
He's
is
got a great point.
when Austin hits level 2, he's probably halfway to level 10.
I gotta turn the music down. It's actually so loud.
Investigate Zone 2.
May
All
I
right,
give a little bit of early access feedback to the Time Warpers developers?
No.
I mean this with no disrespect whatsoever. Pistol could use a little bit of feedback on it.
Yeah. Better sound too.
I'm not mad or discounting it, but you know, after playing Apex Legends where the pistols absolutely slap, this pistol could use a little bit more of like a katunk, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh dude, I'm level 5.
Nice. I'm level 6. Never mind, just kidding.
How do you guys know that?
You gotta go ghost. Oh, maybe I'm level 2. I don't know. I also thought it said cuck weapon. But that is
Oh
not
yeah,
what-
it definitely looks like cuck weapon.
Remember
Yeah.
Dan yesterday? Oh no, that was you, didn't you? You were like, you know.
Oh yeah, I said could, and you thought I said cuck.
Well, over the Discord, it sounded like, you know, that's way better than you cucks deserve or something like that. And I was like, wow,
Isn't there like isn't cow food called cud?
that's Cud. That is indeed
Yeah.
Cud.
Okay.
You know, they named it after the rapper, Kid Cudi.
Ha!
Ah!
Good. Okay, I'm getting a little tired of shooting spiders.
Yeah, me too. I would like to get friends involved.
Are you guys on zone 2?
Yeah.
I'm on zone 3.
What the hell, dude?
Oh my god, there's another zone?
I mean, this is a pretty good
Oh
example.
no, wait, this is zone 4, I think.
Whoa, oh, there's
What?
another 2 zones.
Well, I think I skipped from zone 2 to zone 4. No,
Oh,
I-
yeah, you're right. I need to investigate zone 4 now after I beat 2.
Oh, but we have to beat zone 3 first. All right.
Gotcha.
It's a pretty good example of one of those games we probably should have made time to test, but I was like, you know what? The robot one went so well last time. It was so easy going. I was just like, maybe games have come a long way and no longer need to teach their mechanics at all.
No. I'm gonna agree and disagree with you.
Okay.
Games need to stop putting walls behind multiplayer. You're not Nintendo. Just
Yeah.
stop.
I
Yeah.
agree with that assessment, to be
I
honest
guess,
with
you know, there's like a philosophical discussion to have. Because, like, people should learn the game before they play, but simultaneously, you know, it kind of seems like for an indie game to put up a barrier to entry like that is a little... I mean, it's frustrating for us in our unique position. I don't know how quote-unquote normal people feel.
I'm gonna be honest too. There's just too many spiders to kill. The tutorial. I get it. I'm killing spiders. Why am I
Yeah.
still killing spiders?
Do I have to complete this zone, or can I just run past this?
No,
these-
the wall's in the way.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, there's a wall. All right.
Rob, there are so many spiders.
I'm killing a lot of them.
I love
Oh, there we
a
go.
weapon with absolutely no recoil, though. It makes me feel like I'm extremely great.
Yeah, you're fantastic at shooting.
I mean, literally, I just kind of put the mouse over them and keep tapping it.
Yeah, that's what it's for. Whoa, buy a drone. Yeah, I want to do that.
Oh, was I supposed to do that?
I don't know.
How did you do that?
You gotta get 45, bits, and then you press X.
I'm
There
level
you go.
9.
Woo! Got a drone.
Oh my god.
Also, you can actually headshot the bugs if you didn't notice.
Repair the
I
drone.
think.
Oh.
If you shoot them in that part on the top of
Yeah,
their body.
you're right. Yeah, you're right. You can headshot them. He's so smart.
We're making progress, boys.
Killing a lot of spiders.
I've killed so so many fucking
Dude, what
spiders.
level are you guys?
Oh, I can level up?
Yeah.
It's red, though. Do not tell me that the color red means you can level up. I'll be so mad, dude.
Well, I'm level 10, so you can probably get to like level 14 because you started way before me.
So I don't actually think it's like an individual level kind of thing. I think it's just the item level, like a clicker game.
Oh, okay. I just one-shot. I one-shot all the spiders.
No
Yeah.
wonder you were having problems.
With the drone, you can murder things as well. I just leveled up my drone to level 2. Oh, now what? Press E to spawn the horde?
Yeah.
Alright.
Collect some gold to repair it.
Oop.
My drone? My drone is level 48. No, wait, that's probably what it costs. Let's be honest.
That's what it costs, I think.
Yeah, it's what it is costing you.
Oh god, everything's red now.
There we go. Little horde action, it's done. We did it. Boss horde defeated.
Is that the end of the tutorial?
I don't know.
Because if so, dude, we're ready to go.
I hope so.
Have you guys all seen... I want to banter a little bit. Have you seen the film A Quiet Place yet?
No, but I did the U and read the wiki
Ah.
synopsis.
Oh, you guys hurt me inside.
So this is not meant as it's not a spoiler, I guess, okay? Because it's just actually the premise of the film is that there's like a presence on Earth that if you make noise, they're super sensitive to that. They can hear it and then they'll come and eat you, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting a little irritated, which probably is no surprise to anybody, but the discourse around this movie is become like the modern day science. Every time it's posted about on the internet, some genius in the comments always goes, why didn't they just live next to the freaking waterfall? That way you could talk freely without actually being heard. And I wanted to know your opinion, but now none of you have ever seen it, so it's a little bit self-indulgent, but...
Well, as someone who's read the wiki synopsis, I can tell you, yeah, why didn't they?
Well, because, that's not what I would consider to be a valid way to critique films. Which is like, an aggregate of the number of plot holes inside of them. There's not even like a plot hole, it's just like a narrative choice. You know what I mean?
Whoa. Sorry, I'm just... Buy until upgrade. Buy levels until the next upgrade. Oh. Oh, weird.
Yeah, no, actually, I agree with Chad 100%. Chad is like, remember the movie It Follows? People do the same thing with that. And I'm like, man, that movie is not like, hey, please submit your fan theories about what you would do. Oh, I'd get on an airplane and fly to Australia, and then 6 months later, I'd come back and... Well, like, that's kind of like an interesting way to interface with it, but simultaneously, it's more like, hey, how'd you enjoy the movie? Well, here's what I would have done in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, like, even It Follows specifically is, like, really more of just a, like a hypothetical situation than a...
I hope so.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Sorry, it's getting to be lots of spiders.
There are a lot of spiders.
It's pretty easy. You just, like, click on them and then,
Yeah, it's a clicker game with lasers.
You know
I don't
what?
like that I have to tab to upgrade, though, because that makes me vulnerable.
Well, that's the rub, isn't it? I'm also
makes you
realizing, dude, that's why the gun... It's not like DPS, it's damage per click, because you're clicking on this stuff. These are the items you click.
Correct.
Oh my god, I'm level 29.
Can we join each other yet?
I don't know!
Have you been leveling up just click gun?
I'm doing pretty well with click gun. I do have the drone, but I haven't leveled it up yet.
Oh, okay.
Hover up the click weapon.
I only have
Hey.
level 10 on the click gun.
Oh, you don't want to
21 on the click gun?
You don't want to level it up past the point where it one-taps these basic enemies? What does toggle buy until upgrade mean?
Hover over it, and then there's like it'll show you the box.
Okay. Toggle buy. Hover.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can just hit the keys to upgrade. Okay.
Oh, it made my gun turn into a Super Saiyan. That's pretty cool.
I need some HP. I have 1 heart out of 5.
So that turret just stay there? Ah!
So yeah, it's like a clicker game abstracted into a first-person shooter.
Yeah, more
With
or less.
multiplayer, allegedly.
And roguelike elements.
I'll believe it when I see it. But I'll tell you, good idea so far. I'm having an interesting time. And you know what game it reminds me of?
What's that?
Monday Night Kombat, the original.
Yeah, it's got a little aspect of that. I see what you're
That
saying.
game absolutely banged.
Yeah, Monday Night Kombat was cool.
And then I don't want to be bitter, okay? Because it's like 7 years old at this point. But I played Super Monday Night Kombat, and I made a video where I was like, I'm not sure this is what I want out of Monday Night Kombat, because it, you know, it used to be like a competitive tower defense sort of thing, and now it's like a little bit more like a MOBA. And people went, hey, you bitch, you don't even know what you're talking about. This is way better and way more competitive. And then it died, and when people speak about it, they speak in hushed tones.
Yeah.
I'm just
mean,
saying.
It was one of those games where they were trying to figure out, hey, this MOBA thing is really popular. Is there any way we could capitalize on that? Turns out, no. Is the answer?
Yeah, they should have made a battle royale.
They really should have.
If only.
By the auto fire ability. All right.
Dude, I'm getting there as well. But I'm not mad, but what's your limit? Like, what's your tutorial window? Well,
This is already here. We're past it.
I'm kind of with you. I'm like, if
Yeah.
you can't get it tutorialized in like under 5 minutes,
Yeah.
I'm not saying I could do better. I'm just saying it is starting to get to the point where I'm like, I could learn on the job now.
I have shot an amount of spiders that is more than enough.
Yeah. I feel perfectly comfortable to play multiplayer.
Yes.
In fact, they could keep giving me tutorial messages while we're playing multiplayer, and I would probably
hold
be
on.
fine too.
Press E to spawn the boss. It's level 10. This is the level I have to beat.
Yo!
Let's go.
Oh my god. Okay, I is scary. He's scary.
Hi, scary.
He very scary. Oh no, he killed me.
No,
Hey!
no. Doubtful.
You can bunny hop.
He killed me.
Your jumps. That is pretty cool.
Buy it, you coward! Oh, I don't have nearly enough gold, even though it's highlighted in green.
He killed me. Is the thing?
Automatic.
Oh no, you don't have to do the. They wouldn't.
No.
Oh!
They did spawn me back at level 6 for some reason, even though I can just walk through everything.
Okay, auto fire is sick, by the way.
Does your gun fire itself?
Yes, but it's like a special ability, like we're playing a MOBA game.
I see. I still need some more gold first.
Okay, just heads up, if you're gonna fight the boss, the shift key is your friend.
Yeah, I didn't
that's
use that at all because Minecraft has. Did I call it Minecraft? Minecraft has mind-fucked me into always tapping.
Minecraft! Sorry, go on.
Into always double tapping W to run, and it's embarrassing.
Big boss failed?
You lost?
No, he walked out of the freaking zone and healed all his HP. Alright. Alright.
Alright,
to
I'm
have
about
a
to
talk.
fight the boss as well. Alright, fuck it, fight this guy. Let's go.
There's a timer?
Do you guys know what your Q does? Like,
Yeah, your Q is your auto fire after you bought it.
but like, what's it doing? Because I feel like 1 is like auto fire.
Boss failed.
Austin, I've been meaning to tell you this for like a long time.
What's up?
You're really bad at shooting in video games.
Yeah, I didn't want to mention it, but you're really holding
Now
us
that
back
you
in
failed the
shooter games.
tutorial boss twice,
So
I
glad
feel
someone
like-
finally understands.
Yeah, I failed the boss as well.
Yeah.
All right, cowards.
Press Q. Q doesn't do anything. I don't get it.
Q is something you can use once your meter that is under the 1 key is charged up.
Correct, yeah. Grind zone
Stop
9 in
eating me,
ghost
you
mode.
son of a... Killed by a crawler while I was
Okay.
leveling up.
I hate to tell you this, Ryan, but you're really bad
Look,
at shooting.
I already knew that. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna let you guys fight the boss.
No, fight the boss, because you might have to do it too anyway, and we don't know, and we don't want to have to
Shit.
find out.
He's right. God damn it.
Yeah, you almost certainly have to fight the boss.
Well, I was like, I'm just gonna make the lobby for, you know. Then I realized you're probably right. I should also fight the boss in case we all have to beat the tutorial.
I killed the boss
Yay!
Oh, how'd you do that?
by shooting him.
That means you get to be the
Yeah.
host.
I was gonna wait to get my thing upgraded, my turret, or my drone. Should I just level up my regular gun and kill him?
Holy
Don't
crap,
know.
dude.
I don't know what I did. I just leveled up everything that I could.
Alright, fine, I'll do that. Whoa, what the fuck? I just made a bunch of things happen. Alright.
I just want a moment to breathe and upgrade my guns, but... Why are these ones rainbow? These spiders are rainbow. I think they gave me bonus gold?
That's pretty cool.
Sorry, I didn't kill the boss in time. That's my bad.
Tab doesn't pause the game, chat. You still get eaten alive. When you're in tab, they can't see you. Oh!
Yeah, you're in ghost mode.
Killed by a charger.
Yep, he has evaded me. Alright, let's try the spawn the boss again.
You guys can spawn the boss. I'm gonna grind level 9 to get more gold.
That seems reasonable.
Because the game told me to do it.
I don't know how to test auto fire.
You gotta wait till the meter under your 1 key fills up,
Oh.
and then hit Q, and then it'll auto fire with a much faster rate of fire for a bit. But not that long.
Hover, tab, click, spread.
Yeah, click your spread, dude.
Oh, I have a spread. Oh my god, it poons.
It's Contra. Can we say that?
What's wrong with pooning?
I just don't like it
Sometimes
as a
you gotta-
word. Like,
Sometimes it's got a poon, you know?
I guess it's not like offensive, but it's like just kind of gross.
Is it?
I think it's gross. I mean, like, if
See if you guys, can you join on me? Maybe I can invite you now.
excuse me, I'm gonna defeat the boss first.
Yeah, I gotta beat the boss.
I can join
No.
Rob's game, it looks like.
Dude, the thing
Oh,
is,
join me!
if you want
But no, but like, you're still fighting the boss, so I want you to join me when you're done instead.
if
Yeah, but why don't you join me and fight the boss and beat the boss for me?
Want to
'Cause
be
you-
the boss? You have to beat the boss.
Oh, but what if you want to be the boss-she?
I wouldn't know anything about that, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair.
You guys ever watch Undercover Boss?
I really thought you were gonna say Undertale, and I was just gonna. I have not. I don't like humanizing CEOs.
What?
Yes, comrade, I agree.
That came out of nowhere.
Eat all of the rich.
Did you make it into Rob's game?
No, I didn't join because I'm further ahead and I don't want to lose progress.
Oh, that's right. I beat the boss, by the way. So like,
Join on me.
all right.
You beat the boss too?
Dude,
What
I-
level is your quick weapon?
26.
I'm at 31. How the fuck am I not beating him? He's not even hitting me.
All right, join game. Stop killing me. Dude, I'm getting like eaten right now.
Dude, it's now spawning. I'm so powerful that it's spawning the boss that I fought, and I'm just killing it in like 3 bullets.
Forget this, man. I'm going back to the main menu.
Did you not join?
It didn't. I can't join on you. for
It
whatever
didn't.
reason.
You can't join?
I died. I'm so mad and dumb.
Okay. Yeah, Austin, you're one of the co-CEOs of Top Right Entertainment, so.
Of what entertainment?
Top Right Entertainment, dude.
Oh. Well,
Top Right Incorporated.
I have fucking market share.
Right-click on a friend's name and click Join Game. I cannot join Austin's game.
Here, make it.
Wait, I'm joining Robert's game.
Oh, please do. Yeah, I'm fighting the boss
I'm
right
in,
now.
dude.
Nice.
Okay, online works.
I guess I'll join and come one-shot the boss.
Yeah, let's just
Please
destroy
do.
the boss for him. All right, where is my good friend Robert?
I hit join game and nothing happened.
Go back to the main menu and then hit join game.
I can't move.
Main menu.
Hello, Robert.
Oh, he had like 1 HP left. Hey, how's it
You
going?
ready to destroy this son of a
Yeah,
bitch?
let's do it.
Main menu.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Oh, dude!
Join a friend.
Look at this.
That was too
Now
easy.
we're talking.
Now it's Diablo. Let's just fight him again.
All right, yeah, fuck it. Whoop, whoop. Boo, 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 boo. Let's go.
You don't have to fight them again because it spawned. They're normal enemies later on.
Yeah, but let's just keep fighting them because I'm getting so much loot.
But they're normal enemies later on, and there's more of them.
Yeah, my loot.
I'm.
You ever
Wait,
take
did
a
I
swim?
join you guys? Oh yeah, I'm ahead of you. I spawned where I spawned in my world. Haha.
Let's onwards and upwards.
I guess I should come back and help you guys and just show you how powerful I've become.
Excuse me, what level is your gun?
Hold on. Yeah, 96.
What the hell?
96?
I was
You guys
waiting for
ready for
him to
this?
say like 35, and I was gonna be like, you're like a little child.
I'm getting all drone upgrades. I died.
This level's beat already. Is it beat for you guys?
I don't know. It says defeat zone 11 for me, so I guess not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you explain this game again? It's a clicker where every time you click, it's also a gunshot.
I want to give some advice to the devs, or as criticism.
What gives you the right?
The 30 minutes.
Fair. Yeah.
The textures make the world very hard to look at with the lights. Like it's hard to differentiate the ground from the enemies, and makes it.
I am
not.
curious what the bitrate looks like, because that was the one thing that I was worried about suggesting this game.
I am
was
getting
that the bitrate
comments
would look
from
like
people
garbage.
that are like, turn down the brightness, and I'm like, this
It is real bright. I'm gonna do that real quick.
Very bright.
Let me know how it works for you.
Display.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that too.
Full screen mode.
Oh, no.
Graphics. Preset dynamic shadows. Draw distance. Kinda. Is there not a brightness option?
See, that's what I was worried about. I didn't want to like go there and then be like, there is no brightness, and then people will be like, paid online, by the way, and
Oh,
it's a whole thing.
thank God there's a field of view. I didn't change that. That's gonna be a lot better. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a brightness. But at least I changed the field of view.
Just turn the brightness down on your monitor, Chad. You know, it's one of those buttons you hit under the monitor bar and then wait until you see the sun and then just crank it down a little.
No, I'm not gonna max FOV. I don't want to die.
Yeah, I don't know, like, I feel like gamers, they have this idea that the best FOV is always as high as possible.
No.
Yeah, I
it's
do
vomit
not.
inducing.
I know, it turns you into a freaking fish.
100 is my max. That's where I go for games when I change
I
the
agree.
FOV.
I like 100. I'm actually kind of like, I've been a 110 guy at times in my life. I don't really notice
Yeah, I've tried
90
110.
being bad for whatever reason, though. I don't know.
Oh, now I have 3 upgrades ready to go.
I can dual wield.
Yes, I just got that too. Let's go.
It's on already.
How did
It
we get
lasts
to...
only 2 seconds.
Oh, it really is an incremental game. Because we went
Oh, yeah.
from... I had like 250 gold, and now I have 53,000
yeah.
in seconds.
I can't wait to use my... Oh, by the way, Q uses all your abilities at once.
Oh, all
Yeah.
is clear now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because I have my levels set to upgrade as many as possible. I see.
Mm-hmm.
So every time I level up, it goes like, hey.
My next one says promote.
Ooh.
Spawn the horde.
Oh! Ah! All right, spawn the horde. Let's go.
Maybe I shouldn't have done it when Rob was standing in the middle, but...
Yeah, I mean, I was standing right on the spawner, which made it difficult for me to survive, but it's okay. I'm still alive. Let's go.
That was a good sound. I heard that sound
By the way,
in my brain.
If you guys ever wanted to know what it feels like to bunny hop and you've never been able to, just hold shift in this game.
Okay.
I almost clipped
What?
the wall.
Yeah.
He's right.
So yeah, the rainbow ones give you more gold, I think.
Dude, also, the physics is nuts.
Yes. Yeah. If you jump and then shift, you launch yourself, and it's wonderful.
Like, check this out. Go behind like a wall,
okay.
and then hold shift, and then move out from the wall. You get like a
Collect rocket launcher?
You get a stored bit of like inertia that you can use to launch yourself. So you just charge it up and you go.
See, they really should have just let us play multiplayer from like literally stage one. This is so much better now that I see you guys shooting as well.
Plus, we've already
I promoted my gun
it.
and it got worse.
Well, did it get worse or did it get?
Oh, I think it got better, but it removed all of my upgrades.
Yeah,
and
that's what
again.
I mean.
Oh, so it's like
Prestige.
interesting. Okay. Yeah. Intriguing.
I have a rocket launcher now, but I don't really know what it's doing.
You know what I'm realizing, without being insulting, is that every game is a clicker.
Yeah.
And I don't just mean like in the sense that you're clicking your mouse.
Yeah, variable ratio reward system, baby.
That's I mean, like, you start and, you know, your progress is very slow. And then as you get deeper and deeper into the game, you fight harder and harder enemies that give you proportionally more rewards. That allows you to get upgrades faster, but the upgrades are worth a little bit less because the enemies are larger. And, you know, it kind of keeps you in, it tries to keep you in that sweet spot, I guess.
Yep.
Sorry, I forgot to collect the rocket launcher.
Wait, where'd you collect a rocket launcher?
It's
not very good.
Excuse me, sir?
That's a shame.
Like
Love to go into ghost mode and get eaten.
Let's try circle shot. Oh, you could like change the angle and the... Oh, that's fucking cool, dude.
Oh, we're done here.
You can like really customize how your shots move, which is kind of sweet.
Yeah, it's got a little mother gunship element to it. I'll tell you, I hit a valley during the tutorial. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. But now that we're fragging together, it's a better time for sure.
Yeah. I'm enjoying this more. And you know what? Honestly, like, if we ever play this again, it's easy to talk over.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you're clicking.
Yeah, pretty much.
Has given me a little crisis of faith, though. Robin, how do you find these, because for anybody who doesn't know, I mean, which I assume should be everybody unless you're in our Discord somehow, like, 3 or 4 times a month, Rob will just, like, link dump, like, 10 games and be like, we should play these on the show.
Well, I'll be completely honest with you. What happens is it comes like Wednesday time or something.
And you're like, I can't stand to play another game of Mario Kart. I would rather die than play Mario Kart.
Not exactly. Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
All right,
we spawn the boss.
Let's do it. Farm him. No, but it comes around Wednesday time, and then I wake up in the morning. And I'm like, you know what? We could use new games on the show, and I spend a couple hours searching through Steam and trying to find games that would be fun.
Dude, fair enough.
I died.
Can anybody put the punch through on their weapon?
I leveled up my gun and I lost my spread and I can't get it back.
Well, stop being a bitch.
I don't know how to get it back, even though I can click on it.
Oh yeah, I don't have spread on this either. With the promote. At level 100, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the same thing. Whoop.
punch through?
You can run faster than the game can pre-cache these small zones.
It says click to change, but I just very much cannot click to change.
Dude, this boss sucks.
I never collected this rocket launcher. Now I have it.
I would love to hover and click to change, but I cannot. I think the game's bugged.
Dude, I'm with. Are you trying to assign punch through?
Yeah.
Dude, thank you for making me feel gaslighted by chat. Assign the splash perk to your rocket launcher. I click on it. It says click on this. I click on it. It says click on this. Does not work. You know what you have to do, Austin? You have to click assign splash instead. Find the one that looks like a benzene ring.
Yeah, I just did it.
It doesn't work though?
You got it. It's on the bar at the bottom.
It progresses you, so.
I'm so confused. I
So
don't know what
you see where it says like click this, and when you click it, you get no feedback whatsoever.
Oh yeah, no, but I mean like I want my spread back. That's all I want.
Well,
Oh, you should be able to, if you tab, go over your click weapon and change your weapon type to pulse pistol. You should be able to do it.
I lost the I lost the perk. How did I lose the perk? I don't understand.
Okay, dual
Oh,
wielding
okay. You
rocket
gotta get
launcher.
it back when you promote. Okay, that I get it. I get it now.
I still have not promoted one time yet. You ever think
Any
about
of
how?
your weapon?
I don't think so. You ever
Oh,
think
you're
about how
very low.
frustrating it must be to have your game played on our show?
Yeah, probably.
I defend myself by saying that we're average gamers, and this is what average people will think when they play the game. But I have to imagine, you know, you spend your time, you're down in your development cave, you're like, hey, let's get a tutorial whipped up. And then we're like, I don't want to do the tutorial. I'm not even reading, I'm talking about A Quiet Place. Then later in the game, I'm like, how do I do this?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest though, like, most normal people also just skip the tutorial, not just us.
I believe that's probably true.
Yeah.
I mean,
At least I know
tutorials are like an art, you know? You gotta kind of trick people into learning, I think. Because I was doing the Civ 6 tutorial just to freshen up, and I was like, yeah, I get it. And then eventually at one point, they're like, and try to make sure your districts are adjacent to one another for amenity bonuses. And I went, what the fuck? It's like I missed 6 classes and showed up on the day of the midterm. And they're like, did you get your benzene model? What? Dude, you don't even have your benzene model on your desk. And I'm like, but benzene model?
Similarly, the past couple of days I've been playing Stellaris with their new expansion,
yeah.
Megacorp, which, you know, came out like a month or two ago. And, you know, try playing a Paradox game with new mechanics without, you know, knowing how any of them work.
Oh, I believe that.
It just takes you hours just to figure out how to maximize efficiency on everything again.
That's why the real benefit of the multiplayer series was having a Roomba and Quill to be like, you know, hey, how does like how do economics work in the Wealth of Nations expansion? And then you get like the, you know, they give you the fine-grained detail, and you take what you can get, and then you know, the rest of it, you're like, I'm never gonna need that.
But Reaganomics.
Look, you never answered what president you would put on the Mount Rushmore if you had to take one off and put another one on. There's one for you. By the way, someone on the subreddit got mad at me. And they said, how dare NL call FDR a warmonger? I didn't call FDR a warmonger. I called Teddy Roosevelt a warmonger. There's a difference, sweetheart. Look it up. But anyway.
Can you also say warmonger, though? Because, like, you're just, like, leaving that g sound in the dust there with that word.
I've seen Black Panther. I know how it's pronounced. No, Robert, you can't get out of this one. You gotta pull one president off of Mount Rushmore and put another one on. What do you do?
Who's on Mount Rushmore? Is Coolidge on there?
Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt.
That's a tough one. But, yeah, I mean, I'd probably go Teddy as well.
I didn't go Teddy.
What?
I said you
Who'd
pulled...
you go, Georgie?
I said you pulled Thomas Jefferson off.
Oh, he wrote the Declaration, my man.
Yeah, but he also
can't pull him.
fathered children with the slaves that he owned.
That's true. Well, it's possibly true.
You know what? I've never really looked into it, so that's probably that's probably fair.
I watched John Adams recently. So,
yeah.
Yeah, and they go into it like very, very little in that series. But I decided to look it up. Apparently, they have done like DNA testing now, and it seems like the rumor was true. They do share genetic information at the very least, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it wasn't one of his kids. So that's essentially what they were saying. It could be that he did it, and it seems probably
I
likely.
really wish they'd stop being so political on this show.
But then who would you put on?
Is that a Tommy?
I would put on AOC. No.
She's too young.
That's a good. That'll make him mad, even though it was a joke.
It makes me mad because she's not old enough to run. So she's definitely not old enough to be immortalized on a mountain in South Dakota.
Very true, yeah. Plus, I mean, who's gonna carve women into stones, am I right?
Excuse me, sir? You ever heard the legend of Medusa?
I get it. It doesn't make sense, but I get it.
Yes, Medusa is somehow tangentially related to stone, ergo the joke sort of makes sense.
Yep. Dude, there's like dialogue going on. I haven't read any of it.
Yeah, I
didn't pay attention to
again,
it
it must be frustrating to have your game played on the show. But like at the end of the day, I'm like, I don't care. I'm just here to click on enemies, and then be like, wow, 300K.
At the end of the day, dude knows that he made a clicker type game. You know,
yeah.
He's aware people aren't going to be paying attention to this shit.
What level is your gun?
121.
I'm 110.
125.
Wow.
Oh. Little baby.
But what level are your drones and turrets?
89 drones, 60 turrets.
8450.
I'm at 106.88.
Oh, look at this fucking guy
I'm
right
running
here.
a well
Look at this
balanced
fucking guy right here.
So, like, what president would you put on Mount Rushmore, though?
I don't know. You could like go maybe. Well, you'd probably go like FDR.
Yeah,
or
that's what
something.
I said too. So you can't take that one.
Nah, he's a warmonger.
That's a different Roosevelt.
Shoot the butterfly. Can you shoot the butterfly? You can't shoot the butterfly.
Are you sure? Yeah, you're sure.
It sounds. I mean, it is rude, but there's no way you put JFK up there, Chad.
You know, that was originally what I was gonna say, but then FDR is just.
FDR is a knockout.
Yeah,
But then
he's the guy.
yeah, plus he's like a good president.
Yeah,
But like JFK, it's not his fault. He got shot. It's the CIA's. But like at the same time, I think he doesn't have the administrative record to be up in the top 4 enshrined in the halls of Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, I mean, like he was a great president, great orator, but if you're gonna have FDR competing against him, the man both saved us from the Great Depression and led us into the greatest economic golden age in American history.
Single-handedly.
It's pronounced Reagan
Pretty
now.
much.
Look, Austin.
Can we get a statue of you know what? Never mind.
What were you gonna say there?
What were you gonna say?
I'll just give you a hint. It was gonna be a Bill Clinton joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
A statue of.
His
you
penis.
can take it off me if you like.
Were you gonna say Monica Lewinsky?
There was going to Monica
blue
Lewinsky
dress.
was going to be involved. Yeah.
Something.
No, it's
Newt
a Rob
Gingrich?
joke, so it would be very crude. and
Was
I would put
Gingrich?
Newt Gingrich on Mount Rushmore. Yeah. Gotta get my boy Newt some recognition. All right.
Yo, am I allowed to be here at the Midnight Mountains?
Let's go. So you guys want to spawn this boss?
I feel like I accidentally put the game on Tandy.
Oh, he's strong.
30 million HP. Oh, Jesus Christ.
He killed me.
Yeah, he's dead. No, well, yeah, he's dead. He's alive again. My goodness. And he killed me.
Oh, the spread upgrade is next, but it costs
LBJ?
16 million.
I don't know, man.
Don't touch me. Oh,
I don't know. Who,
freaking In the Mountains of Madness is on me, dude.
I hate this man.
We can't even affect him because we're not in his zone anymore.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We could just go on to the next level.
Yeah,
Fight him again.
yeah.
See ya. Yeah, we could just bounce.
So my greater point is that when is the most recent president that you would feel comfortable could be on Mount Rushmore? And is that related to our increasingly political times or a decline in the overall quality of elder statesmen?
I don't know.
Because,
That's
definitely, no president prior to, the mid-1980s even enters the conversation, right? Either because it's too fresh, so there's still, wounds and bias, or because,
Well, it's hard to say. Because I would say that kind of since FDR, but more specifically since JFK, it's all been kind of going downhill, both Democrat and Republican candidates for president or presidents. But then that might also just be because, I know about them. I've lived,
That's
in their
true.
time, so I don't know.
Yeah, do you ever think about, sometimes you look at, prior presidents' approval ratings, and you're like, man, people fucking hated Harry Truman.
Yeah.
And then in the modern day, Harry Truman is I wouldn't say he's non-controversial, but people are he did what a lot of people felt like he had to do in the moment. But back in the day, his approval rating was 8%.
Well, as more people start getting older and the people that live through them start dying, everybody's just going to forget the bad things.
I guess so.
For the most part. Unless it was a major scandal like Nixon.
They should
Who's the assault rifle?
I don't know what's happening, but
You got an assault rifle?
I'm dual-wielding guns and just absolutely shitting on enemies now.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know what's happening. And now my dual-wielding has gone away.
Collect plasma rifle.
It's your spell, Ryan.
I totally didn't collect the plasma rifle.
Wait, where was... Oh, yeah.
Just dead.
What about
And
Canadian
it's
Mount
really tough to
Rushmore?
have your game played on this show, yeah.
Dude, honestly, I'm sad to say it, I don't know who you put on a Canadian Mount Rushmore. I also don't think you could even build a Mount Rushmore, not just in Canada, but in Canada or America now, because there would be civil wars. But, I mean, I feel like people generally agree on all four of the presidents that are on the Mount Rushmore, but, I mean, here's the thing. Do you put Sir John A. Macdonald up there? He did a great thing in uniting the country by completing the railroad against all odds. Simultaneously, he did do some pretty messed up things to the native population and also just lied to people and was like, hey, we discovered this new land. It's really awesome and the weather's great and you're going to love it there. And then when they got there, they were like, hey, there's another population that lives here and they're killing us. And also, it's really cold. And he's like, sorry. So I don't know. You put him on Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, I mean that's the other thing with with newer guys or even anybody to try to find reverence to. It's pretty much any world leader is gonna have some dark shit about them. When you think about it, just for a second.
Yeah,
The amount of people that
killing
signed
native
off.
tribes, having an African birth certificate. So much dark shit, man.
But I mean, even in the modern era, you got drone striking random countries without declarations of war. You got whole loads of shit.
Sir John A. was also a notorious alcoholic. This man, it's a troubled legacy. Wilfrid Laurier is innocent. Nobody is ever innocent, I guess. That got really deep really fast, but, I think you put him up there, you're probably, jeez, I don't even know. William Mackenzie King? I don't know. I mean, this is a very insular bit at this point, but... You guys, who's your favorite Canadian Prime Minister that's not Justin Trudeau?
Oh, you shouldn't have added that last part, because I don't know the answer anymore. Dude, plasma rifle?
Okay, I'm dead. This horde was much tougher than I expected.
My bad, guys. I had $80 million in unspent credits. Bear, his name is not William Laurier. It's Wilfrid Laurier, okay?
William Thoreau.
That's
William
Henry David
Howard
Thoreau.
Taft.
We failed the Lord.
I'm just gonna spawn him again. I don't care.
All right, let's go. Probably should have waited for Austin, but you know.
Dude, Mount Rushmore would be way
There you
more
go.
cool if they just put every president up on Mount Rushmore.
No, you know what would make Mount Rushmore way more cool? Take some advice from the Egyptians, turn it into a fucking giant sarcophagus.
That's where the
Into
presidents are
Eddie-
buried.
Exactly.
Dude, that's not a bad idea.
Shoot the big man! Shoot the big man! We're gonna lose! Oh.
Good job, good job, good job.
Go get, go exhume Teddy, and pop him in his own nose.
They should just do the National Treasure thing and create a secret underground base made of gold.
Now that's an idea.
I've never seen it.
Dude, National Treasure 1 and 2 are 2 movies that have no right to be as good as they are.
I'll allow it.
I'm with you on National Treasure 1.
Dude, 2 is still good. I'm gonna be real. I like 2.
Doesn't 2 have a subtitle?
The
Something
Golden
of Shadows?
Fucking, I don't know, dude.
The Declaration of Shadows.
I like any movie.
Book of Secrets.
Wait, no, that's the...
It is Book of Secrets.
Okay, Blair Witch's Book of Shadows.
Well, they're very similar movies.
I
so
always
can
thought
see
that Blair Witch and National Treasure had a lot of things in common. Where you
Well, I mean,
watch
Nicolas Cage
them.
is in both of them.
He is. He plays.
And he plays
the-
a witch in both.
He does play the Blair Witch. It's like how Sean Connery returned to play James Bond like 20 years after he was fired. Dude, you know what's messed up? And I'm not going to even check on this before I say it. Daniel Craig has been James Bond longer than Pierce Brosnan.
Wait, really?
I'm just running the numbers. He's been Bond for 13 years. Pierce Brosnan was only Bond for like 11.
Jesus.
Oh, do I say Craig weird? Do I?
Daniel Craigery?
And man, I always think about like how am I going to explain to my kids why half of the Daniel Craig James Bond movies are amazing and half of them are horrible. It's one of those conversations I'm not looking forward to having.
I mean,
Dad,
like,
why is Casino Royale the greatest reboot of any franchise ever, followed by Quantum of Solace, the most boring film in human existence?
Well, Quantum of Solace is probably pretty easily explainable. Isn't that based on just like a short story?
Oh, dude, I don't know, man.
That's what I remember hearing. I mean, don't quote me on that. I never read any of the
He's angry.
books. Yeah, he's very mad. Oop, he killed me.
Dude, I don't know why this reminded me of this, but can we just talk about Dan's movies opinions? Like, I know he's not here.
What did he post a new
No,
one?
nothing new. Every time I think about it, it's just like, because the Casino Royale made me think of the new Mission Impossible movies and how
Right, yeah.
Dan didn't like it and calls it a movie that he hates. Some pun on Resident Sleeper,
It's Bumbo Soccer.
but yeah,
What is it? Infinity Bore.
yeah, Infinity Bore. Does that man watch movies?
Well, let's see. He gave The Equalizer 2 a 4. That seems fairly sensible. He gave Bird Box a 7. I mean, it's not an amazing score, but you
come
know.
on now, Daniel.
Um,
Really?
He gave The Favorite an 8. Second Act featuring Jennifer Lopez, he gave it a 5. Good Morning Vietnam, he gave it a 7.
Hold on. Bird Box is as good as Good Morning Vietnam?
Yeah, that's
Well, if you want to get mad, he did also rate Clint Eastwood's movie The Mule as higher than Good Morning Vietnam.
Okay.
this is why I brought this up. It's magical every time.
He gave Ocean's 8 a 4 out of 10.
I don't know. I've never seen an
I
Ocean's
have
movie,
not
so I
seen
can't
Ocean's
comment.
8.
He
So,
did
yeah, I
like,
couldn't tell
he liked Crazy Rich Asians more than the average person.
Did he like it more than Good Morning Vietnam?
Yes. Yes, he did. But you know a
He has a
movie.
pretty low opinion of Good Morning Vietnam, is what I'm learning.
You know a movie he did not like?
What's that?
Snowden. That one got a. Dan, you're right. Dan only gives out like 4s and 7s. Those are the only ratings he has. And then if someone's like a 10 out of 10, he gives it an 8.
These are getting really fucking hard, dude.
Oh, I quit.
Oh, what? Well, that would be why, I think.
Okay, you ready for this? Get Out. That's an 8. It seems fair to me.
Okay, yeah, that's reasonable.
Whiplash. That's a 9. Great movie.
That's very reasonable.
No disputing that.
Yeah.
It's because it has a character that Dan can relate to, I feel like.
The 2018 reboot of the Karate Kid Cobra Kai YouTube Red series, he gave it a 10.
Okay,
That's a meme though. You got to give him the meme.
I watched one episode of that, but what I will say is that actually has a good bit of cult following right
I did
now.
hear it was very good.
Yeah. People are into that, so I can see where he might be coming from for that.
I think we're done here.
Yeah.
Is it just done?
We'll be back. He gave The Dark Tower a 1. I mean, I heard it was really bad, but to give something a 1, it must have really made you upset. I
know we always give him shit for it, but man, like Prometheus an 8, and isn't it?
Because he didn't know it was an
Prometheus
alien
is
movie.
better than Good Morning Vietnam. I need to sit Dan down and get him to watch Good Morning Vietnam again.
We'll be back soon to play The Golf Club 2019 featuring PGA Tour. See you soon.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Hello.
I mean, not all of these are ridiculous for sure, but some of them make me mad. Beauty and the Beast remake gets an 8. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 gets a 5. It's not that I feel like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is very good, but you really gave Beauty and the Beast an 8 when you see those like in close proximity to one another.
It's one of those because like he gave it too low of a rating. And you can say that, but then the people are like, well, it's not like it's a 10 out of 10 movie. It's like, you're right. It's not. It's like a 7 out of 10 movie. It's not a 5 out of 10 movie. Like it's too low.
Well, he gave Catch Me If You Can a 10. I don't disagree with that.
That's a great movie.
That's a fantastic film.
Yeah.
What else do we got going? I'm looking for some particular, some ones that might get the people going. For example, The Force Awakens, he gave it a 10. I'm a little surprised to see that.
I like that movie, and that's too much.
He gave Nightcrawler a 10.
I am a massive Star Wars nerd, and I would go nowhere near a 10 for Force Awakens.
He gave Ex Machina a 9. These are great movies. I wouldn't dispute that.
He seems to hit it. He seems to hit the high movies somewhat properly, at least.
I think he might just be prejudiced against characters that wear capes.
You know,
I think that might be the case.
I'm scrolling down here. I've gone through 100 of Dan's recent reviews. Here we go. He gave Elysium a 2 out of 10. My man, I can get down with that.
Reasonable, yeah, very reasonable.
That movie made me upset.
That movie pissed me off. That is very bad movie.
All right, I don't agree with him on this one. But he did give The Dark Knight Rises a 10.
Yeah, I also don't really agree. But I do really like that trilogy, so I could see what he's saying.
He didn't rate The Karate Kid Part 3, which is very...
It is funny that I feel like you could just devalue almost any of his high ratings by going, you gave this more than Good Morning Vietnam?
Dan needs to rewatch for Good Morning Vietnam.
Some of these are hard to fight, though. I mean, City of God, he's got that at a 9. That seems fair. Mm-hmm. There's just some come out of nowhere, and you're like... So he gave Employee of the Month, the Costco movie with Jessica Simpson and Dane Cook. He gave that the same score that he gave Mission Impossible Fallout. And I know that's not really like a fair way to be like, well, 6 years ago you gave this a this, but then you gave this a this. But like, I
mean, based on what he's given 10s, I'd say he seems like he has a pretty reasonably good taste in movies. It's just the weird out there picks that are just like,
yeah, he just have the wild ones that just
You know what's wild is the first movie he reviewed on his IMDb page was Night at the Museum.
And what did he give it?
Well, he gave it a 5. I just love the idea that he's like, you know what? You know what compelled me to make an account on IMDb? I just saw this Night at the Museum movie, and people that gotta know, I think it's about average.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah, I forgot Ricky Gervais is in that movie.
I don't know, man. What's a movie that you think that you really really enjoy, but you know is bad?
Dan asked the same question, I think, on Unity at one point, didn't he?
A movie you really, really enjoy, but you know is bad.
Someone said Ghost Rider. Oh,
Yeah, fair enough.
I feel for you.
Dude, Crank is definitely on the list somewhere.
Ready to rumble. Crank, yeah, no, I could see that. That it's well paced action.
Oh, I gotta make the lobby. I forgot.
It's they took the restrictor plate off. It's well paced because it never stops.
You know what? I'm with someone in your chat. They said, never mind, I lost it because there's.
Dude, Dan's opinions on movies suck. Am I right?
Hey, Bear Taffy, you want to be in this call? You got to give us your number out of 10 for Good Morning Vietnam, okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make someone real mad.
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
It's from the 80s.
It's a good to great movie, but it's not must watch filmmaking. I think.
I think that what makes it must watch is the fact that it has Robin Williams, and you should watch any movie with him in it.
He is good in it for sure.
He's been in some bad movies though.
Yeah, like
You should watch any highly rated movie that he is in.
He's good in the movies that are bad, but the movies themselves are bad.
Have y'all motherfuckers seen Jack, the movie where he plays a child in the body of an adult?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is not how progeria works. But anyway, directed by Francis Ford Coppola, by the way.
Yeah. He also had a downward trend.
The thing about Jack that's only enduring legacy is that I believe it's the first time I ever heard the joke where you say really fast, like, the loser say what? And then the guy goes, what? And you go, loser. Because they take Jack to a bar because he looks 45, but he's actually 9. It's freaking weird, dude.
Well, they did the 90s seemed to be really into that idea because Tom Hanks also played a little boy play as a man.
Big is an all-time classic, though.
Big's a great movie. I'm not disputing that, but you know,
it has some problematic occurrences. By the way,
yeah,
Austin,
it definitely
are you making
does.
the lobby?
I have invited you.
Oh, really?
3 times.
Why can't? Oh, I have to be in your party first, then I select go to party. That's my bad. 100% my bad.
Patch Adams is bad, but it does make me cry. So, you know.
You know who's in Patch Adams that you wouldn't expect? You're never
Who's
gonna
that?
guess it. I'm not even gonna give you a chance. Greg Sestero from The Room.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wait, that's
that.
that's his best friend from The Room, right?
It is his best friend from The Room.
How bizarre.
You know, he's trying to hack it as an actor. I think he got a part as, like, you know, handsome doctor.
That is an odd bit of trivia. That's probably on a Jeopardy.
That's what I was
answer,
thinking.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of movies that I like that are bad, but I think the issue that I'm having is a lot of the movies that I like are barely above bad, but very well below good. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
Like the 4 out of 10s, you know, like the ones no one thinks about.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
I'm
I've got a couple
I'm
of
thinking
easy
like
ones.
the Narnia sequels. Like I think everyone is okay with the first Chronicles of
I don't even
Narnia.
like the first one.
You don't even like the first
I
one?
think
No.
they're
I
all
think the-
bad. Yeah.
I think the first one is at least somewhat.
I kind of take it as like, you know, hey, those Lord of the Rings movies are successful. You want to try?
I've got my rose-tinted
remake 'em?
Yes.
glasses on with that one for sure because I really like the books.
I see. Here's the thing. I love the fucking book, so and it's one of the few book series that I've read through the whole thing.
Yeah,
So I read it when I
same.
was like, 10.
Mhm.
And
It was
I was-
enthralling when I was young, man. It was wonderful.
Yeah, I know they're great. But then I watched the movie, and it's like, oh, there's gonna be a big battle with animals and Aslan's there, and it's gonna be really epic. And it's just like, they were kids' books. It's the same thing with The Hobbit when they try to make it all like serious and intense, and Legolas with his fucking eyes that you could see from
Legolas.
40 miles an hour, 40 miles away. It's just like I don't know.
You
That's
can
me on the
join,
clock.
by the way, Bear Taffy.
I did.
What?
So you're in the party, but you're not in the game.
Yeah.
You
gotta hit join.
I forgot you gotta
Party
join the
match.
party match. Sorry.
Wow, imagine not joining the golf party or match. Oh my god. Your man is beautiful.
I was like, what? Oh, right, yeah.
He's gorgeous. I'm trying to
I
think.
hate. I'm trying not. I'm doing my best, but every
Well,
time.
Kung Pao's on your
Kung
list
Pao
for
is a
sure.
genuinely
That movie is
bad
amazing.
movie.
What do you
No,
know about
it's a
that
bad movie.
It's the
Fuck
best
you.
movie
It's a
ever.
funny movie.
If you like it, that's fine. I like some bad movies too.
I love Kung Pao. I could quote you almost the entire movie front to back. It's a terrible movie. It's an awful,
Dude,
awful
okay, so
film.
I'm cool
It was
with
an
that,
Oscar
but like, it's
snub.
funny.
Yeah, I
Did we come to a complete consensus that it's funny?
No, because they're gonna tell you it's not funny, and then you should watch it again. And
I
then
really,
it's-
I don't find.
They're gonna tell me it's actually heavily religious, and I should really look into the subject.
I mean, I watched it when I was like 13, and I was like, "This is."
those are trees, Rob. Yeah,
Yeah, that's all right. I'll survive.
I'm gonna do some
I don't
fucking wacky draw stuff here.
It's gonna take me a minute to relearn this game, by the way. Sorry.
It
I
didn't
think-
work. Don't do what I did.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, we send this, don't we?
No. Well, I mean, if you can draw around it, maybe.
You
but-
can draw. I just didn't draw enough.
I don't know where the fuck is the. Oh, it's over there. Okay. The I think how you can test if that movie is funny
Oh,
is if you
Laugh at it. Yeah, no, I agree.
if you laugh at it, then guess what? It's funny.
Whoa, dude, cool.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say is like watch it when you're an adult. See if you're still laughing at the jokes. Or introduce it to a person that's never seen it.
complicated version of what I said.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like someone who's never seen it before. See if they laugh at the jokes.
this is the issue.
As an
Like
adult.
you said, I can quote the movie front to back. I don't need to watch it again. I can play the whole movie in my head.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, I like Austin Powers too, The Spy Who Shagged Me. I can quote it front to back. It's weird, but like if it's on TV, I'll watch it. But I'm like, this isn't good. But I like it because I liked it when I was like 13.
Mm-hmm.
And now when I watch it, I'm like, man, if I saw this for the first time now, I would probably think this is the worst franchise on television or on
Them's the
movie
rose
history.
tinted glasses, dude.
No, it's sort of like I like eating roast beef hash out of a can because I ate it when I was a kid. And it's bad. It is just
eats
bad.
red spaghetti sauce out of a jar, probably because he did it when he was younger. It's objectively terrible, and everyone tells him so, but something you got to do.
There are people who still eat Vienna sausages as an adult. I guarantee
Oh, yeah, I
you give a
know.
Vienna sausage to an adult who's never had it when he was a kid.
I could totally still eat those.
Yeah, see, exactly. That's
know
what Kung Pao is. Kung Pao is roast beef hash out of a can and Vienna sausages.
All I'm gonna say is it's weird, but I didn't like Spam as a child and have grown up to enjoy Spam. I feel like I've got one of the rare opposite examples of that. Although I agree by and large.
Oh, this is never gonna work, but I'm sending
Dude,
it.
I'm doing it too. Fuck
Oh,
it.
send it.
The someone in chat totally hit the freaking nail on the head here. The Pokemon movie, the original Pokemon movie. I rewatched it because it was later playing on Twitch. It's horrible. It's horrible. Like
Yeah, that's why I don't wanna
borderline
go back.
unwatchable. But I love it.
That bad? Oh, that's a shame.
It is atrocious.
See, because I remember liking it a lot too.
This will sound ridiculous, but I don't think it's a good movie at all. But I do have a soft spot for any story that starts with people going to like an island, if that makes like we've all gotten a mysterious invite to show
Yes.
up at this place. Like
Yes, I know what you mean.
yeah.
that narrative hook gets me literally every single time, and they do it in the
That's
Pokemon
why you
movie.
liked that game that we all enjoyed. Oh fuck, I can't remember the name of
No,
it now,
I'm
but it was
with
a
ya.
new like adventure game that had episodic releases,
It
and
is
we were playing it on
called
Roundtable.
The Council.
Yes, that one, because it starts with everybody being dispensed onto this fucking Hunger Games style island. and it's crazy.
There's no getting off the island till you solve the mystery.
Yeah.
We watched House on Haunted Hill, the original,
Right,
on movie
yeah.
night a couple months ago.
I love it.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I've never
Same
seen the
basic
original.
premise.
I've seen the one with Catherine Zeta-Jones, which I assume is the superior version.
Yeah, I mean, the original does have some pretty great special effects, like a room that has a pit of acid in it, and that's pretty much where the entire story takes place.
Not in the water. Ooh, close.
And yes, it does have Vincent Price in it, so, you know, it's glorious in that respect. I'm in the sand.
I'm in the hills close to the water, man. Could be worse.
I'm on the green.
I got a rock.
Jess still tries to tell me that the Scooby-Doo movies were good.
I
But I
really
can't.
think
I remember liking the first one, but I was very young.
all I'm going to say is that I think there's a reason that whenever we answer this question, the movies are always movies that we saw and came out when we were between the ages of 10 and 14.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've got one that might be divisive.
Okay.
Because I remember seeing most of the clips and scenes of this movie that are important, and a lot of people still swear that this is extremely good to this day. A Goofy movie.
Oh, I've never
and then
seen
the
that.
Troop and always together.
Is it a good movie?
I haven't seen it since I was like 8.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
And then the Goof Troop.
You guys ever played
To be
the
honest,
Goof Troop
never-
game? The Super Nintendo Goof Troop game?
No.
I have seen that game because it was the very first, I believe, or second episode of Game Grumps when that channel released many years ago.
Really?
Oh my god,
Yep.
dude! The
It
ancient
is
days.
it is a historic, hilarious playthrough, and one of the reasons that channel got off to such a good start.
Okay, someone in my chat.
But
Someone in my chat says Mortal Kombat is a good movie. Changed my mind.
Well,
I know.
the first
chat was pretty
Mortal-
divided on Goofy movie, by the way.
Sounds like it. Yeah.
The first Mortal Kombat is not that bad.
It's really bad.
The second
but I love
one
it.
is horrendous. Like
The second one's very bad. The first one is also very
the
bad.
the first one is probably like 8 or 9 times better than the second one.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
All right, 12-footer here.
I also love Mortal Kombat 1. Don't get me wrong. Actually, I watched it like 2 months ago with Jess.
Movie night?
No, because we can't do Mortal Kombat. We just watched that in our spare time because I enjoy that film.
Dude, I haven't seen any of the Resident Evil movies. Because Chad's like, yo, Resident Evil's such a good example. I haven't seen any of them except for the last one. And if you think Resident Evil lore is confusing, like in the video game context, it's got nothing on the movies, dude. Mila Jovovich is a clone, but also like the Umbrella Corporation owns an android of her. And
Stop.
Silent Hill 1 is good.
Yo,
The
I
movie.
kind of agree.
It is good.
You know, it's
I-
always sad, but whenever a video game movie comes out, there's always like ranking lists of like the best video game movies. That's consistently number 1 or like within the top 3, and it has like a 5.5 on IMDb.
And you know what? I'll tell you the truth. Kind of has every right to be in the top 3 of best video game adaptations because they don't make them very well.
What is the
I'm with
best? Are we still
Dude,
like?
it might be Silent Hill, honestly.
I legitimately think it's Silent Hill. Like, I don't think anyone's done better.
Yeah,
I watched the
Doom
Assassin's Creed one recently.
Heard
God,
very
that
bad
was
things. Yeah,
it was terrible. Like, I'm pretty sure me and Jess watched up till just before the climax and decided that we didn't care and stopped watching it.
yeah, like
But
Doom is
Fassbender.
okay, like not good but okay. You guys ever see Max Payne? It's an abomination.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
It's
really bad.
it's a fucking mess.
I feel like there's a really good one we're forgetting, but probably not.
There's not.
People just need to make sure when they do a video game script to like abstract it, because it's never gonna work if you just do the video game. It's gonna be horrible automatically.
You know, like, I agree and disagree, but I mostly agree, and my example for that agreement is
Very
the
confusing.
Warcraft movie.
Yeah, very confusing sentiment.
Yo, I feel like Warcraft is the one you don't want to. Like, I think it's the exception, not the rule.
The reason I say that is because Warcraft they should not have gone as over the top as they did, in my opinion. But then, conversely, Max Payne, there were no weird Viking Valhalla angel things that come in the games. That never happened. Why are they doing that?
I had that
the guy who shoots
exact.
guns.
I was watching that on DVD, and I had the exact revelation that you had. I was like, what's up with the angels? I don't remember those from the game. Maybe I missed part of the subtext or something.
Oh, chat reminded me. Okay, it's not a movie, but this should still count. The Castlevania series on Netflix is really, really good.
Yes,
I've been watching it. It's incredible.
I'm with you.
I don't disagree, but I've never seen it, so I can't disagree.
Well, when you do see it, you will disagree.
I have a for Castlevania fans. I think I have a controversial opinion on that show.
Uh-oh.
That I think.
Oh, don't. No spoilers. No spoilers.
No spoilers. But I think the second season wasn't as good as the first season.
Isn't that true for like almost all television?
Arrested
I don't know. I
Development
feel like that's
season
very
is better.
common.
Actually, it's kind of the opposite. Like a lot of shows get better as they go on.
I don't think so. I think that the best shows do that, but I
think-
don't think most shows do that.
I think there's
Yeah,
a
you're
lot
probably
of examples of both. Like Walking Dead gets way worse. Arrested Development got better. I think most people will probably say like Breaking Bad got better. Heroes got
Definitely.
way worse.
Yeah, Heroes got really bad.
The Arrested Development took like such a crazy show arc. If you drew that show arc on a line graph, it would look so crazy.
Yeah, very
That's a
true.
weird time.
That's true. The Office got way better.
Yeah. A lot of those like comedy shows get better over time. Parks and Rec too, I think.
Game of Thrones
Personally.
did not get worse. Season 3 is amazing.
Yeah,
But Game of Thrones is like a bell curve of goodness.
I
That's
don't disagree.
Game of Thrones. Yeah.
But I would put season 1 ahead of season 7.
Yeah,
Did
I
we
would
say
too.
Parks
I
and
think
Rec
that's
already? Because
fair.
Parks and Rec started terrible and then got good.
I still
Yeah.
think season 6 is the best though, and people are crazy that don't think that.
What happened?
That
Yeah,
think that's
season
bad. Okay,
six
you
is
cannot
good.
you can think it's the best, but everyone says season 6 is bad. Who's out of their mind?
I am with you
season
in the
3 is
sense
the
that,
best.
well, it's the same kind of like movie and TV criticism that I brought up for A Quiet Place that kind of irritates me. Like at the end of season 6, there's a pivotal thing, and all of the discourse surrounding it is just like, well, why didn't they do this logistically? And I'm like, I just, that's a show where I think you just gotta kind of enjoy the spectacle when it gets into
The Good
those
Place?
big set pieces. Look, buddy.
Good stuff. 9-footer here. I think you can beat it.
There was so there's a zombie bear scene in in season 7 of
Love
Game of
that.
Thrones. Yeah.
Is there?
And
Wait, what?
what was the most recent season?
Yeah,
the one where
season
there
7, right?
Yeah,
Talking
yeah, there was a
about
zombie
fucking
bear.
That movie, Annihilation.
No.
Was there a
Yeah, so-
zombie bear?
Yeah. There's a no, see,
Zombear! Stop saying
probably-
zombie bear. Start saying zombear. For fuck's sake.
so you probably don't remember it because it is a completely pointless and meaningless scene. And I remember watching it and being like, "All right, that's pretty cool, but it literally progressed the plot in no way."
I remember. Yeah, it gets all snowy and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And then
He gets
so
bit on the
I
stomach. Is this?
yeah, I think so.
He gets all
Oh,
messed
The
up.
hound gets bit in the arm and shit. And they set the bear on fire. It's a whole thing. But
yeah,
it's pointless.
okay, I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that happens, and I remember thinking that was just a completely pointless scene. I watched an interview with the showrunners, and they said they've been trying to get this zombie bear scene in for like 4 seasons, and they finally let them do it, so they did it.
That frightens me.
Here we go.
Yeah, and that's why I'm not particularly hopeful about season 8, but we'll find out. Who knows?
Oh no, it's gonna be really bad, dude. This is gonna be the ultimate collapse of pop culture. This is gonna be incredible.
Austin, I'm still on your side. I still think it's got a chance.
I think it's going to be great. I think the fact that they've taken 2 years is all I need to know that it's going to be good.
Well, I mean, a lot of that time is rendering. In fairness,
Yeah, it's just,
they finished shooting like 2 years ago
A
too.
lot of that time is rendering.
I
That's
don't
not
know.
even an
I think
exaggeration,
they
actually.
understand the importance of this. I will totally give everyone the credit when they say there's some bad shit in season 6 and 7. Like there's some stupid stuff that happens, right? Like there's an arc in season 6 that that climax, I think in episode 8 or 9 or something. And there's a joke. It's called the Terminator Run joke, and it's that is the dumbest scene in Game of Thrones history. I think still to this day is stupid, and I hate it. But the rest of that season is so good.
about,
I think the same as season 7. There's a couple of really stupid things in season 7 that are dumb and stupid. But the rest of the season is dope as fuck.
Yeah, but what about the bad pussy?
Let's have a nice.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's very bad. Yeah.
That one's real bad. You got me. That's terrible. Whoever wrote that line should be fired.
See, here's where I disagree with you, Austin. Is that I agree with the first part of your statement. The second part, it's the complete
the
opposite.
second part is what he disagreed with. So,
Well, the second part being, does no one listen to what our friends are saying to each other? I'm paying very close attention.
I'm sorry.
But no, I think season 7 had a few good parts and mostly bad parts. And the few good parts were usually like the dragon fuck shit up.
The fucking caravan scene is one of the best scenes in television history.
I'm with you.
The build up, the payoff. Good lord, that was 7 years of build up for that scene, and it was amazing.
Okay, 11:40 here. This is
I
definitely
think
making-
Field of Fire 2 was dope. That was great, and I'm into it. But especially, see, now I can't talk.
You
about
can't
it without
spoil. That's
spoiling.
why,
Yeah,
I gave you vague
yeah.
terms.
Never mind. Yeah,
Snag that double bogey.
but there's one character
All
who
right.
Jon
might have
Snow.
went out like a bitch, and I feel like,
Ned Stark.
yeah, exactly. You got it.
Michael
what?
Bolton.
Michael Bolton.
That's Ramsey's nephew.
He went out the way he loved doing
600
it. You
for the
know.
round.
What does he sing?
He goes,
Yeah, but
He does that a lot.
He says a word in there sometimes. What's that's pretty good. No, I know he sings the Jack Sparrow song, but like
That's like the only thing I remember.
no, but he sings in Office Space, the lady goes or the guy goes like when he sings when a man loves a woman, it just sends a shiver down my spine.
oh, right.
Hey, say what you want about Michael Bolton. The man's got
Anyway.
pipes, okay?
Who gives a shit about going back to Game of Thrones? The interesting part of this conversation, and not Michael Bolton.
Chad, I almost got us out, but they didn't bite on the Michael Bolton bait.
I just want to say that since I don't want to be all super positive only, one criticism that is totally true is like early on in Game of Thrones, they never did the debate bullshit where it was
Yeah.
like, oh, this character died. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Next scene, he's actually totally fine.
Yeah,
They've been doing
it's
that
so dumb.
way too much. Like, I don't know who kept them from doing that, but they need to keep them from doing it. That was the best part of the show.
I guarantee you, and I don't actually guarantee, but I guarantee you that the person that was keeping them sane was the source material.
Yeah, man.
They ain't got none no more.
And that's
So-
why
I don't know,
I'm-
but Chat's right. They do that in the book though too. But I mean, with a book, you can just turn the page and be like, oh wait, never mind. His name is in the chapter later.
But that's why
Yeah.
I'm worried about well, I wouldn't say worried, like I'm 12 years old. Apprehensive for the.
I mean, wow.
Look, after what I'm about to say, you're gonna be
God
like,
forbid they be passionate
No, no,
about
no.
the fantasy world.
after that's you didn't let me get to the. I wasn't talking about Game of Thrones. I was talking about Star Wars. If you're
Okay.
actually actively feeling the nervous emotion and physiological response related to the Star Wars franchise, you were 12 years old. I'm sorry to say, okay? If you care about the franchise, that's fine. But like, if you are like, oh, I'm real anxious about how this is gonna turn out, like, grow up. Anyway,
Okay.
So that's why I'm apprehensive about like, the trilogy of movies that they've been given, because it really, in my head, I'm like, man, it's gonna be a heck of a lot of like, and then Boba Fett comes in riding a Rancor. He shoots a blaster bolt right through Han Solo's chest, but then it was a clone of Han Solo, and the
blaster bolt wouldn't be hot enough to go through his chest. George!
I'm a little bit wary of the Rian Johnson trilogy, though, to be honest.
I think
like-
he should make one that is
All right,
exactly
nice.
like
Putt.
Brick. Have you seen
Nice putt.
Brick, the first
Rick
major
Tamland?
movie he did? No, it's like
Oh.
it's a
Yeah,
2000s era film noir where all these
Mm-hmm.
17-year-olds talk like they're in like the 1930s. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in, well, we'll shake the
Okay, let's
tree and see what
happens
comes
here
out.
on this.
Can you imagine the whole movie like that?
Doing
I hope it has Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it now.
Dude, Brick is really good. I own that on DVD too. It is kind of a ridiculous concept, but the movie itself is great.
I tell you why, as a Star Wars nerd, why I'm wary of it is because I have a feeling, because Disney's been doing this a while, that they've been trying to be like, hey, the other stuff's cool too, like the lasers and the other stuff. You don't want lightsabers, right? No, I want lightsabers. I want lots of lightsabers.
you don't want
I
that.
want Jedi. I want to see him slash people up. I want to see more of that.
You want none of that, Robert.
I don't know, man.
The Star Wars universe is boring and stupid and nonsensical.
I disagree.
And they should. I feel like you just made the point yourself, though. Like, you just want the lightsabers.
I do want the lightsabers. You're right.
That's the only interesting part. The rest of it is just fucking random space shit that makes no sense.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. There's a lot of, like, what Star Wars does well, in my opinion, is it does world building well, which is it implies a larger universe. But then a lot of the fun stuff that you get out of the larger universe is, reading comic books or the novels or the whatever. And most people aren't going to do that.
Yeah.
Who wants to do that? Unless you're a super nerd like me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sitting at 7
Keep
under for the
this.
round.
Okay.
what if Ned Stark had a lightsaber?
Dude, he wouldn't use it.
You don't think
Yeah,
so?
he's too honorable.
He's too honorable to use.
If he had that thing at his hip in the moment, you
No,
don't think he
dude.
would have whipped that
I mean, his
shit out?
hands were tied, so like
That's
I don't.
true.
well,
yeah.
if he had a
He had Jedi
lightsaber,
mind powers.
if he had a
That's true.
lightsaber, he's force sensitive, so he could have used his mind powers.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're right.
He could have deflected the sword coming down on his neck,
Oh!
Slide.
right?
Oh my God! That happens?
Can you believe that was like 8 fucking years ago?
Yeah, I know. Whole fucking decade. Tom Brady's won like 3 Super Bowls in that time.
Why do you do this to yourself?
Because
And
I'm a
by
Jets
proxy, by proxy, me. Like I just,
I gotta take this phone call. Sorry, I'll be right back.
Oh, no worries.
oh my god, oh my god, oh.
And,
I guess, like, I wish I had a better conclusion here because I came close to it. But, like, the Star Wars originals are, like, movies I feel like the whole family can enjoy. And
Yeah.
then the prequels, I really feel that the prequels are for kids.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm trying to figure out where I stand on the sequels. Because I really, like, The Force Awakens, I was like, it's fine. It's okay. It was an enjoyable watch. But I actually really liked The Last Jedi.
I do too.
And I know that...
too.
I mean, it's not that the movie is not well liked. It is. I understand that it's controversial and there's drama around it that's been dredged up. But like, I'm kind of like, if they made more stuff like The Last Jedi, I'd be cool with it. But it seems like by and large, that's not really what people want.
I feel like The Last Jedi is like season 7 of Game of Thrones. It has really stupid parts in it, but really cool parts in it. And you have to just take the good with the bad. You wish you didn't have to, but you do.
I'm not going to go out of my way to defend The Last Jedi, but I agree with you both. I thought
Okay.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. But yeah, I know it is sort of in that weird range of like, what is it? Because it's a soft reboot universe, and then they tried not to do anything different, and then with The Last Jedi, they did like everything different. And so I don't know, man.
I do think though that if you think the Last Jedi is worse than the prequels, you might have a problem.
That I agree
I
with you
agree,
on that.
yeah.
What I will say in defense of people who have legitimate reasons to not like The Last Jedi, it does make this. By the way, I really thought Bear was going to keep hitting the golf ball while he took the phone call, but while I like The Last Jedi, I will say that it makes the sequels look like one of those like creative writing exercises where you write a paragraph and then pass it to the student behind you, and the student behind you is like, hey, all that shit that you were going for, nah, I'm not really interested in that. So like, here's like an Akira Kurosawa inspired fight scene 99% of the way through the movie. The rest of it takes place in like a single room. And I'm like, I can understand why people would feel, I don't want to use this word like in a super weighted way, but like, I understand why you would feel betrayed, I guess.
I got bad news for you too, because the third one is not going to be Ryan Johnson.
Yeah.
It's J.J. Abrams again, right?
Hey, that weird part in the middle? That was a dream that Ray had.
It's going to do it again. He's just going to retcon everything that happened
Master
in Last
Skywalker, I had a terrible dream. Ray, you've been here for 20 years, putting in the hard work to finally become Force sensitive and have justification for the powers we have given you. You've been having that same dream every night.
There hasn't been a Jedi here since Stardate 1847.
By the way, your dad is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Calling him Ryan the Cuck Johnson really just goes to show exactly why you don't like that movie. Was it the hair color? I think it was the hair color. I think it was.
Bear Taffy, save us.
There's no time limit, huh?
Yeah, you're just kind of here forever.
Dude, I'm so content to just sit here and slowly pan across the green.
I mean, we keep talking about Star Wars. I'm good with that, honestly.
I don't know. Like, I'm trying to... dude, February has been very good for video games.
Oh, no. Did this get, freeze you guys in this hole?
Hello, Bear
Yeah.
Taffy.
Sorry. Shit.
That's okay.
What did you say, Ryan?
I said February has been very good for video games so far.
What has come out in February besides
Apex.
Tetris Battle Royale? Oh, yeah,
Apex Legends, Tetris 99,
Mm-hmm.
Civilization 6, Gathering Storm.
Okay.
Very good
You're
expansion.
gaining Steam here. You need one more, though.
And that's probably about it. I mean, I guess Wargroove and Resident Evil 2, but I haven't played them yet. And Metro.
Okay, Resident Evil 2 gets you there. No, Resident Evil 2
Yeah.
gets you there.
It's
for
been a
sure.
surprisingly good February.
That'll keep you at
Anthem.
Really bad.
Starting to wish I didn't go to bat for that in advance of its release. And then when it came out, everybody was like, or now that it's coming out, the consensus is it's like really not very good. No offense.
It looks like
Did you see
garbage.
apparently a VP of Microsoft called everyone who didn't like it
I
whiners?
did see that. You
Oh
can't
my
do it.
That's a
God.
good look, dude. I think that's a good way to handle things.
Especially
yeah.
after your most recent and anticipated console exclusive came out and got like 5s and 6s across the board.
Seems appropriate for an executive.
Yeah. Well, they're working on Xbox One, 2 anyway, so
That's too bad for you.
That's
I don't
really
think
good.
that much.
I didn't laugh, but that's really good.
Thanks, Barry. Yeah.
It's
It's the after laugh that counts.
Yeah, no, you get it.
Ooh.
Oh, I heard
Hate
that.
it.
I don't know. Man.
So I gotta ask, because I've never played what are considered, or I guess what is considered the good one. Is BioWare ever good at telling a story? Because it really doesn't feel like it.
Dude,
Dragon Age.
People love
Origins.
Dragon Age, yeah.
Knights of the Old Republic
Origins
1.
was a good game.
Nice, yeah.
Because that's I feel bad for missing what I guess are considered the only good ones.
Dude,
See, but what people that worked on KOTOR are still at BioWare right now?
Yo,
are there
of course.
any?
KOTOR.
I mean, there's some fairness associated with that, but also they have made recent good games as well, relatively recent at least.
Like-
I'll go to bat for Dragon Age Inquisition. I still think that's a pretty good RPG.
Inquisition good too? Okay.
I mean, I haven't played Dragon Age 1, and it definitely, the consensus around Inquisition was like, this is not nearly as good as
Story
Dragon Age
of
1. But I was like,
Yeah.
I played through the whole thing, and you know me.
Yeah, that's surprising.
What are the odds of me playing through like a 30 to 60 hour RPG? Pretty low.
Basically non-existent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I still think that game was pretty good. And, I played Mass Effect 1 and 2. Mass Effect 1 is fine as far as I'm concerned. Mass Effect 2 is really good. And that was, I mean, it's still a long time ago. It's like 8
I
years
wish
ago.
I would have played that one instead of 3.
Yeah. I wish I had played that one instead of 1.
Mass Effect 3, and I've said this before on the show, I maintain, is maybe one of the worst endings to a video game ever conceivable.
Well, a series, dude, like a trilogy.
Yeah, well, I didn't get the
People were
series, so
heavily
I didn't
invested in.
feel that disappointment. But even just playing one game, I wanted to die. It was so bad. My jaw was on the floor. It was so bad.
Jawas? We're talking about Star Wars again?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. 2 really good jokes I didn't laugh at all.
Are you okay?
I think something's wrong.
I know those randoms were bad, Bear, but like,
We had some bad Apex drops right before the stream.
oh god, they
dude,
kept giving
classic.
Jumpmaster to the randoms,
Yeah.
and they didn't know the sine wave, and it was just like,
It was frustrating, man. You
Hold
got to
on.
relinquish, and like people were saying, how do they get better if they don't practice? You know, but there's YouTube.
Hey, and here's a hot take for you. Who fucking cares if you get better at Apex Legends? Just relinquish Jump Master. We can all have
Drum Master.
Drunk Master right over here, my friends. You know what I'm talking
excuse
about?
me, I said
some
drink.
cold brewskis.
I said Drumpf Master.
Oh, no.
can we go back to having said Drum Master? Please?
That's what people
The
are
guy
like,
that
you
didn't
know,
like Ryan Johnson's really not going to like Ryan now.
How are they ever gonna become an esports level pro if they don't practice? Dude, just hit left control and let Bear Taffy sine wave you to loot.
That will take you to victory.
Focus your efforts on shooting.
I'm literally Pathfinder. I'm the happy, friendly robot guiding you to victory.
You don't want
can't
to play
play
Apex
this.
after the show?
I'm playing Apex with Kate after the show.
Classic.
I have to
Do you want-
everything because I got a phone call.
Oh, that's right. You've got the
The call.
administrative things to take care of.
I do lots and lots and lots of them.
Dude, I can't even imagine. Well, I mean, I guess I can imagine.
You probably have a fairly good idea, I think.
Hey, it's not like traversing the void and fighting the Chaos Gods or anything, you know? It's just...
But when I think
For
of doing
buying
that
a Wendy's
stuff,
franchise.
when I think about doing
And I don't
that
know which
stuff
one's
myself,
worse.
I'm like, "Ooh."
Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
It's all,
So many-
you know, it's not like it's my
No,
show.
I mean, I'll interrupt you again. Someone in your chat said do I like Apex now? And you know, I played with Corey last night, and I found out that when someone on your team actually knows how to play the game, it's pretty enjoyable.
It's very frustrating for me.
And from here,
I can't imagine why.
I would say that, you know,
yards out.
I don't want to throw my good friend Malf under the bus, but I'd say there's 2 common elements. Me, Austin, Bear Taffy, a win on camera. Me, Austin, Daniel, a win on camera. Me, Corey, Bear Taffy, a win on camera. Me alone, a win, not on camera. Me, Austin, Malf, no wins on camera. Me, Malf, and Josh, no wins on camera.
Man, this buck is getting moved everywhere.
Hang on. Yeah, that's like a fucking Sudoku math like problem right there.
You can do the matrix multiplication yourself. but
Decent little putt there.
Zach Galifianakis math.gif.
what about you, Dan and Mathis? Don't even get me started on Mathis, man.
Where are we dropping, boys?
The only thing that makes me mad about playing Apex with Mathis is,
Is him releasing the video 2 days early?
well, that's the thing that makes me mad about working with him. But the thing that makes me mad about playing the game with him
categories.
is that we'll be like, don't drop there. We're going to be second by like 40 seconds. And then he's like, fuck it, dude.
18
Like, let's go. And then we land and we get murdered. And I'm like, we saw it coming like at least 40 seconds in advance.
Yeah.
Why did we have to go through the motions?
Oh, he's done it. I'm going way too far.
Oh, man.
I hit a tree. That's not supposed to happen.
I didn't hit a
slice
tree.
on this one.
You know what I'm going to do after the NLSS?
Go to sleep.
Jerk it. You're right. I'm going to... Well,
All
you're
of
both
those.
right. Yeah. Gonna do both of those things.
I'm scared because I'm starting to like Apex, and the reason that scares me is that you can buy loot boxes in that game,
Dude,
and
but
I am susceptible to that.
You
I guess I understand that. I mean, I don't have that same compulsion myself, but like I was playing Tetris 99 last night on the couch, and Kate put on a video of this Korean YouTuber that she watches. It was like 2 hours of him just opening loot boxes in Apex Legends. And I was just like, this has literally no appeal to me whatsoever.
10 under at the end of your round. Well done.
You don't like cosmetics?
Well, it's just like he would get like the only time he showed visible emotion that wasn't just like, man, whatever, was when the spider shows that one of the items is gonna be a legendary. And then when it is a legendary, like when he looks at what the loot is, he doesn't care. But when it shows that it's a rare item that like the random number generator gave him, he's like, yes! And then when he sees it, he's like, yeah, it looks pretty cool. I
think so from what I'm noticing, because I looked through the menu of like all the things you can get, the purples are all better than the legendaries.
A lot of them are, yeah.
Because they all have like cool effects.
They all move and stuff. Mhm.
Yeah, and it's like, did you like just switch them around on accident?
That
Like
would be
Diablo
funny
3
if they
did.
that too.
Yeah. I
900.
don't know. I have a barely healthy like of loot boxes. I buy, I would say, slightly too much, which I think
would
is
say
okay.
not barely. I would say barely not healthy.
Okay, maybe. But what does it really matter? It's only like 2 away, right? Like,
I'll give a little context here. Me and Austin both quit Dota around-ish the same time. Like, he played for another couple of months. But even when he wasn't playing Dota, he'd log back in to buy some loot boxes.
that's
Ooh,
not true.
Would you like to respond, Austin?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Because I would never bought a loot box when I didn't play the game. That's untrue. But I would play the game for a short period of time and be like, I'm just grab a couple loot boxes. But that's usually because of the international. It was almost always the international,
Yeah.
which is the prime loot box time.
You gotta get the international boxes.
Yeah.
But you
I
do it.
mean, in fairness, I was very highly tempted to go get the international loot boxes too.
Yes, they are the best.
Yeah.
I definitely like look at the total money I've spent on Dota and make a very big frowny face at it and go, "What is wrong with me?" But then I realize that like that's seven years of spending, 7 years
Mhm.
of one game.
Yeah.
Like it actually kind of evens out and isn't that crazy.
Yeah,
I was
mean,
gonna ask you if it brought you joy, but I know the answer.
I mean, you know. The thing about the immortal loot boxes are cool, but the thing is, it's sort of like, remember when you went to go see the first Pokemon? You ever seen Pokemon, Murray? But remember when they gave out those cool Pokemon cards that was like a Mew, and it was like, oh,
Yeah,
it's
the
like
promo
weird,
cards,
ancient,
yeah.
those cool promo cards. But then you went back to school. Everybody fucking had the Mew card. Everybody had a couple of the Mew cards.
Everyone had collected them because their dad worked for the movie theater company and they had like a full package.
But
back
that's
home.
why you gotta get the golden immortals, Rob. Those are like $300. I never got one.
I don't think I ever got one of those either.
Dude, that reminds me. It's about time for my biannual look into how bad the PUBG cosmetics market has crashed.
Oh boy.
I can't
I'm
wait for that hit of dopamine.
Glad I only put like $30 into one item
I remember
that I actually used like a bunch anyway. So
fucking
Good drives, boys.
detestable assholes buying out the whole supply of a cosmetic item on the Steam marketplace so they could flood the market later, like drip by drip, try to keep the price as high as possible.
That sounds fun.
Is it a good idea for me to spend $1,600 on PlayerUnknown's bandana? Do you think it's going to hold its value over the course of the next several years?
how much is that worth now? I'm curious.
Can somebody in chat please go look? And,
How much is the bandana worth? I want to see if Justin got out like way high.
Give me the bandana, the trench coat.
What if it's only gone up?
It's not possible.
56. It's $56. Justin sold that for $600.
Oh my god!
I'm not even shitting you.
Jesus.
There was a period, I would say between, like January 1st, 2017 and sometime last summer, where I just thought, like, we can't get a more irrational video game market. People are spending like $1,000 or more.
Naive fool.
Justin didn't buy it. He got it. He got a code for it. That's insane.
Krendor sold his for $500, and then a viewer gave him a new one.
All right, let's see how
It's
this
like That's what I mean. Is that we were in that era where you would sell a digital coat in a game for like $300 or $400.
I wouldn't buy a regular coat for 500, 600.
And
But you don't understand, Robert.
There you go.
This
That
is
third one
investing.
got me laughing, by the way, Rob. So
yeah. I finally got one. I got one out of Bear today.
This isn't buying a possession, Robert, like some kind of idiot. This is buying an investment. It's going straight to the moon.
I mean, in fairness to like your earlier example,
to do, though.
if that guy spent $1,600 on buying up bandanas and he made profit, then yeah, it was worth it, right? At that point, if he made the profit.
Yeah, but it's like a detestable thing it's a blight on society, is what I mean.
there's much bigger blights on society.
I agree, but it's still a blight on society.
Good job.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's like a
God
that's
damn
like a rash on society.
All right, I'll allow that. It's a
a breakout.
societal
Oh,
rash.
this is annoying. I don't have to deal with that. But
Monthly
all right.
breakout on society.
I am
And that'll
pro-capitalism.
keep you at
The only thing is, like, I'm also living in a city where, as a result of speculation, a house that sucks is like $1.4 million, and it's worth about, a bag of Skittles or something like that. So I get very, very annoyed with markets that are driven by speculation.
Dude, that gave me a great question for you. Which would
Okay.
you be more excited to get? A legendary item in Apex Legends out of a pack you got, or a bag of Skittles?
Absolutely a bag of Skittles.
For sure, 100%.
100%. I don't care about having it, especially because I can't see it.
All right.
It is a first-person shooter in that case.
I thought you were going to say, or a house. And I'm like, dude,
No, what? No.
that's easy. And then you said a bag of Skittles, and I went, oh, that's easy. That's a bag of Skittles.
Dude, Twitch should introduce streamer loot boxes,
Mm.
and someone donates money, and it like spins
You
a
stop
wheel, and
this
they have
now.
to do whatever the wheel
Nice
hits.
cut, we're in the hole.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
I think that's a great idea.
What's in the legendary slot, Austin?
That's
Show
that,
feet.
you know.
It's a
Show
jackpot
feet,
spot.
definitely show feet.
Show
yeah.
feet. Okay.
Show feet for sure. Dude, I
Aren't
suck at
feet
this game.
actually specifically prohibited by Twitch? Also,
I think it's you can't.
There's a
like,
whole
do-
subcategory about it.
Is You're telling me, brother.
that's so fun.
I'm just joking. I don't know.
No, but I think there is a part in their terms of service where they go over feet specifically.
I'm about to say something, and I need about 40 seconds of airtime because I need to go from point to point without
I can't
shit getting
promise
cut
that I
halfway
won't
through.
laugh.
It's gonna be hard.
You know
I'm
what
gonna-
this show is?
I'm gonna start by saying, to some extent, I feel sympathy for
Okay,
foot
let's see what
fetishists
happens here
because
on
they do
this
always get
par
labeled as being a
Go
little
ahead and
bit
drop this one into the
creepy
fairway
or
and
strange,
take it from
right?
there.
But then also, why is it that whenever I hear a story,
All right, but can you hurry up though? Because this is taking a while.
whenever I hear a story about foot fetishists, it's always something like they get a DM and they're like, hey, I really like your stream. And they go, oh, thank you. And they go, I was just wondering, by the way, could I buy a picture of your feet or like your old socks or something? It's always like the second line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they're getting to
We're
the
gonna work
point,
out that.
I
which is
guess.
like you're not.
I guess, but
Well, like, I think you gotta kind of realize that it's just generally not okay to ask people that, right?
Yeah, that's not so much like
That's
a
the
foot
problem.
fetish thing as it is a social deficiency thing.
right. Like, I'm
'Cause
not ever gonna ask you for any of your clothes, regardless of my sexual preference.
hey, you had my sweatshirt for like a year.
That's true. That's a fair point.
You sicko.
I didn't ask for that though. Kate offered it to me.
Yeah. Well, you were cold.
Yeah.
If
We're
we're
not
hey,
allowed to ask anyone for anything fetish related unless they list their prices.
yes, I agree.
And
But
Great law. I like it.
can I? If we're doing the kink shaming bit, can we talk about used panty sales? Because I don't understand it.
No, I don't understand it either.
I don't really get it.
Just jerk off
Like-
to clean panties like a normal.
I don't think we
That's
can
what I'm
talk about
saying.
it because none of us get it. We'd have to talk to somebody.
You know
who
what?
gets
You're probably right.
You have the floor.
God damn
now
you.
one.
I don't know,
And it
man.
looks like we have 100 yards.
Because like,
To the pin.
here's the thing. You jerk off in the panties. That's done. You've consumed them. The product has been
maybe they're a
consumed.
consumable product to you.
You haven't consumed them yet.
Okay, we gotta. Just take a breath. See what you can do.
See, what about that fetish? Is that one all right? So you got one level deeper into that fetish.
You know what? If somebody was buying used panties so that they could eat them, then I would actually understand that more for some reason.
Why?
I don't know, but for some reason in my head, I'm just like,
I'm
oh,
kind of
okay.
with Rob,
He wants
where
to
I'm
eat
like,
the panties.
if you're gonna go,
They eat the panties.
If you're gonna go for it, you might as well go all the way.
Exactly.
Oh my god, there's so many like counter examples to that where you would immediately be like, no, actually, let me rethink that entire line of thinking because that would, I don't know if that's the best.
So I was watching. I have no experience with edible underwear whatsoever, but in my head, I don't know.
That's a great segue sentence.
Well,
Let me just say.
I kind of had the idea that I wouldn't say that it's classy, but like I don't know. I pictured like a bra made out of coconuts or something like that. I don't really know what I was picturing. But then I watched Good Mythical Morning. They had edible underwear. It's just freaking fruit roll-ups. This is a bunch of like weird, sticky, syrupy, fruit by the foot sort of garbage.
That sounds. I used to wrap that around my thumb. I know what happens when you wet that.
Oh yeah, that's that stuff. I mean, it can't possibly be clean to get off.
Yeah, you don't want that in your parts.
Let me hit you with another
Clean
one.
to get off at the end of the day.
I don't
Yeah.
want. First off, I mean the obvious thing is hair plus candy equals not appetizing. The secondary thing is I don't want anybody biting the area of my body where I'm wearing that stuff.
I bet a lot of people want that though.
No.
A lot of people don't like the biting stuff.
Yeah, but like when you bite to eat something, you're not like.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah,
you're
you're
like-
not doing like a gentle nibble. You're consuming.
I mean, the scariest of that though, it's got to be someone sucking your dick though, right? And that's very normal,
Sucking
isn't
the
it?
fruit
You're
roll-ups off your dick?
giving a person a lot of trust if you're letting them suck your dick, like a maximum level, right?
Yeah.
Think of it.
Pot for birdie.
Just like in a general sense.
Just in a general sense, that is a lot of power.
I always though.
Suppose.
I guess I see where
Every
you're coming
mouth
from,
has teeth.
But I'm of the
That's not
opinion
true.
that if somebody was gonna like, own me, they would just fucking shoot me or stab me. They wouldn't play a long con of like, okay, now we're like in a relationship, and then I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna put his dick in my mouth, and then that's where the other shoe's gonna drop. I'm gonna bite his dick off.
Sub question. Can a human realistically bite off a penis?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You think
have
so?
to be able to.
I don't know, man.
Humans got a lot of bite
We don't
strength,
want
my
to talk about this anymore.
How much bite force do we have?
I get
It's high, dude.
I mean, the
feeling
jaw
that
is
gives
very
me when you
strong.
talk about that is not a good feeling, man. I don't like that feeling at all.
You'd really have to get it all on. I imagine. Well, I don't know. I think
Okay, now I don't like it anymore.
the first bite.
You get you only get one bite. You only
Well,
get
no,
one bite.
because after that, they're probably gonna pull, which will be.
That's what I'm
easier.
saying.
Well, then all you gotta do is hold on.
Dude, there is like, you know what this is making me realize is there is like a part of our bodies, maybe it's just like a male thing where it's like, I only feel this impulse when something is threatening my dick. And it's like, oh shit, my dick's gonna be exploded. Careful, don't let the dick get hurt.
Yeah.
So I was watching that. Do you guys know the Lorena Bobbitt, John Wayne Bobbitt? She cut off her husband's penis
Right.
in the middle of the night. I was watching the documentary, and they're like, well, she severed his penis with an 8-inch carving knife. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. I sleep. Then they showed a picture of the dude's chopped off dick, and I went, what the fuck? Like,
Oh no!
It woke
you just
me-
created the NLSS circle jerk post, by the way, of fucking Shaq meme next to all those images.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
it
awful.
do
woke
not-
me from a
make it.
deep slumber. And I was like,
Please
what is
do
that?
not put severed dicks on the circle jerk.
That's a ban.
Please do not do that.
That is a
It's
ban.
funny you have to ask people.
Dude, I think if you did it tastefully and you marked it NSFW.
No!
No, why are you
No!
encouraging it? What's wrong with you?
eating.
It's a severed penis.
Where do you draw the line, good
Guess
sir?
I'm not going to the subreddit for a month.
It's not like this is not gonna.
Oh, does that offend you? Oh, it's a severed penis.
It's
Does that
not
offend
gonna.
Oh, I
It's
cut
not,
your dick off. What are you mad?
it's not going to make my case that much better, okay? But it's not like it's like a bloody stump, you know? It is a severed body part, but like, you know, if you saw like a dude's severed arm, you'd be like, that's kind of gross, but it doesn't like make my arm feel weird.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
maybe not your arm. I
You
guess.
don't know the feeling I'm talking about, though?
I think I just got over it.
Okay.
Dude, I swear there is like something instinctual that is like, I only feel it when we're talking about those things where I'm like, oh no, don't bite my dick off.
I'm with you. Yeah, no, I'm there. Like it's a real feeling.
Yeah.
Plus,
Yeah, I don't like
if
it.
it makes it any better, they reattached it, and then he starred in adult films under the name Frankendick.
You know, I was gonna bring
isn't it?
that up.
I
yeah.
don't know if that's
Hey,
true or not, and it's scary.
It's true.
No, it
It's
is true.
absolutely true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
I was
fuck?
gonna bring that up because I was gonna say like they just popped that bad boy right back on after that whole.
It's
Yeah,
actually
and
the
it still
whatever that
works.
is. Dude. The,
Imagine how nuts the human body is that you can
Yeah,
fucking do
that's
that.
fucking
Well, the
ridiculous.
first
That's like some
episode-
jellyfish shit.
they talk to the doctors. The doctors are very frank about it, and they like I want
Frankendick about it.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing: is that I'm not gonna say what the urologist said, because if you thought the idea of a picture of a severed penis was gross, them talking about the procedure is gonna make your balls turn inside out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna maybe mute you for a second.
But the surgeons were like, "Yeah, we had no idea really if it was gonna work, but the theory is you just kind of like put part A on part B, and then just connect the pipes, and should be good to go." And then they were like
right.
interviews at the like the day after the surgery, and they're like, in no uncertain terms, you boy ever gonna be able to fuck again? And then they're like, yeah, lol, we don't know. This is the first time we don't get a lot of severed dick cases here, so it's kind of like what we'll see in a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
They don't teach you that when in medical school, how to reattach a severed dick. Not too many people out there getting their
guys, by the
their
way.
dicks blown off on a regular basis.
That was the front 91.
That was the front nine. All right, we'll be back.
Is that it?
We'll be back to play some Mysterium. See you shortly.
Quality.
Is this?
Dude, I'm
Do I
hungry.
have to boot something up for this, or is this
Yeah,
just
yeah.
hosted?
No, yeah, you gotta.
No,
gotta have
you need the game.
Mysterium.
Yeah,
Okay, because I might not have it.
it's very small and not too expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like $5 or something.
You will need to make an account, which also does not take too much time.
I remember doing that. I think.
You might have done it on a different Asmodee game that we did.
Mysterium, a psychic clue game, right?
Yes.
And you don't have to worry about the DLCs. I think it's just the host that has the DLCs,
The host has to
right?
have it. Yeah.
Better see this cost compensated in my NLSS account at the end of the day. Jesus Christ, $7 game.
Oh, log into your Asmodee. Here we fucking go.
Oh, tits. I didn't have to log in.
I gotta pee. 1 sec. I gotta pee.
Email not found. Son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully I keep my dick forever. That's my hope.
I'm hoping so too.
Yeah, I would like to die with my penis.
Mm-hmm.
If I had one wish, it'd be to die with my dick attached.
Yep, I would like that.
And a monkey, the hand curls in the monkey's paw.
Oh, what did I just do?
I don't know.
Well, we
The
just
monkey
held
figured
this
it out.
move.
phrasing was very specific there.
We have
we'll
this
find
new
out.
surgery, phalloplasty, and it seems your name was mixed up here with another patient. So we did chop off your nose and attach your dick to your face.
Oh, well, I did ask for this, doctor, so I suppose it's for the best. Thanks. Thanks for the...
Just don't
Quick
sneeze
summary.
on me, please. We don't know what's going to come out.
Oh man. Yeah.
But colds are now pleasurable for you, so that's good.
Oh, okay then.
I always thought like having a dick long enough so that it was like right around your ankle. You could just cross your legs and jerk off. Nobody would ever know.
I think they do that bit in Big Mouth.
Do they really?
Yeah.
You could also just wait till you get home and do it, and nobody has to know anyway.
Yeah, but then you get to do it outside and involve other people who are not involved.
See, that's okay.
Also a fetish I don't fully understand, to be honest with.
Exhibitionism.
No, I'm okay. Like, I don't have a problem with exhibitionism. It's when it is very specifically, I'm gonna do this near people because I'm afraid that they're gonna see me jerking it next to them on the bus. Just don't do that.
Oh,
you know?
yeah. If I get caught, I'm going to have to knock on all my neighbors' doors.
Forever. For the rest of my
They're
life.
going to hold town meetings about not letting me live here anymore. Did one of you create a lobby?
I could do that if you want.
Just whoever would like to be the ghost.
Does anyone have any preference? I don't care.
It doesn't matter. to
I
me,
don't
dude.
care, yeah. I'm just setting up my screen region right now.
That guy's got 7 players in his game.
I
He's nuts.
noticed that.
What's that about?
I'm always like interested in these small games that have a community of like under 50 people that keep it alive forever. I think I would love to see a true crime documentary on that. And about how Ted Bundy infiltrated the group and, full
How
stop.
the fuck do we join these again?
Yeah, like artifacts.
It'll pop up. I was just looking.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Those niche games like Artifact that, against all odds, manage to keep themselves going.
But Artifact is so charming, Ryan.
Okay, well, I wasn't equating Artifact with Theodore Bundy, but
Well, somebody think about Valve.
The passwords in the
dude,
links.
they got all this auto chess money they're not getting.
The password I think gets shown on stream. I don't know.
It does not, but I appreciate your
It does for me.
candor.
Yeah, it did not show for me, so we're good.
Yeah, I'll keep that overlay up.
Sick nasty, dude.
So the way the Mysterium works, yeah, just hit him with the exclamation point code names. That's fine. It's code names, but you can't. You have a deck of cards that make up your words. The end. Dude, it's actually. I know we talk about this. It's becoming like a Culling 2 situation, but it sucks that Artifact has, according to chat, 440 active concurrent players.
Oh.
Wow.
It's a better game than that, for sure.
Jeez.
That does kind of just make me sad because it is like not that bad. It's not that bad.
Oof.
Like that's like culling bad. And it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah, that's
not that bad.
Well, I mean, look. Valve might have made a good game, but they made a CCG like years after that blew up as a genre. Like everybody's already on to the next genre, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it took them a long time.
They should just hire the auto chess dev and then the artifact team.
Someone in
And
chat said they
no
did.
one has made that joke. It's definitely new and fresh.
Well, in the interest of comedy becoming real life, someone in chat said they did just buy the auto chess team, but they weren't a
Really?
sub, so I don't know if they can be trusted.
So
Did
they were
they
a dom.
literally did? They did? No way. Oh, that's so actually awesome. I'm so excited.
That's
is actually
that's a
pretty
classic Valve move.
It would be stupid for them not to.
Yeah,
It's,
I agree.
it's fucking 200,000 like players or some shit. It's nuts.
Well, I mean, like, especially in the case of like a mod for one of their games, like one of their most popular games is Dota 2, which was a mod for another.
It's a rumor.
It's a rumor. I just looked at the subreddit.
I'm
They
gonna need a
still should.
tutorial here because I thought I knew what this was, but I have no idea.
So Bear Taffy, Austin is
Oh,
the
I have to
ghost.
go. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Austin. Austin is the ghost. What
Okay.
that? So he, okay. Let me rephrase. It's
Here,
gonna take
I'll
a sec.
start.
No. It's. I'm just trying to distill it to the minimum amount of words to get the spirit of the game across. So on the bottom of your screen, you can see that there's like 7 people there. They all have associated imagery, occupations, etc., on their card.
Yes.
Austin has to convey to you what one of those people you are by giving you cards that also only have pictures on them. So maybe cards that have a color palette, or, you know, if you look at like the magician, maybe he'll try to give you a card with some kind of magical element, or, you know, a card with potatoes on it for the milkmaid, etc., etc. And then there's basically 3 steps. So you got to pick a person, and when you get that right, you pick a room, and then when you pick that right, I guess we're still on situation as our last one, which is kind of hard mode, but
Oh, is it really?
I think so.
I didn't know that.
So he gives you pictures, and then you go, oh, what's he trying to say with these pictures? Which one of these could be the picture that...
Okay.
He's going to tell you a story through pictures, and then you get to link it to the bottom. That's it.
Yeah,
Got it. Yeah, makes sense.
Every round is like that, so.
What you eating?
Any of these bottoms up or buttons up top mean anything?
You don't need them yet.
I'm more of
All
a
right.
top guy, kind of.
Gotcha.
To be honest with you. But, yeah, I don't know.
What you eating there?
What's the other version of the end game?
It's weapons at the end in normal mode.
Oh, okay.
What you eating
It's
there?
just fancy Clue.
Kind of.
But what are you eating over there?
What's the matter?
Well, I just want to know because I'm a little hungry myself. I could live like, through you.
Do you know
Unless
me well
you're-
enough to guess what I might be snacking on? So it's not a meal, but it's a snack.
It's a snack. Can you take
Yeah.
a bite of it into the microphone, please?
Okay, that's gonna be tough.
Whoa. We all got our cards at the same time. What's that about?
You know, it's messed up.
MLG Ghost.
It's messed up because, like, no matter what it sounded like, I was gonna say baby carrots. And then you did like almost like a little slurp or something, like a
I think it
yogurt
might be the
style.
exact opposite of that. It's jelly beans.
Oh,
Okay.
Nature's baby carrots. All right, so Bear, do you know who you are here? Are you which icon on the top left has your face next to it, or a face next to it?
The bottom
Okay.
one, the woman with the hood.
Yeah. So you received the unicycle with no seat and the bridges and the. So you would be
Correct.
like, who the heck is this?
I think you're probably Pliers Man. Would be my guess.
Are we cooperative or are we?
Yeah, we're cooperative until the very end.
Okay.
We're all trying to like get to the finish line together, and then at the end, we choose individually.
Yeah.
I think I'm Butter Lady.
Let's see.
Maybe.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm probably Players Man too.
Rob's got some fruit on his. He's got a mask and some spikes. I'll tell you 100%. I'm a magician. It's a magic
magician?
carpet with a lamp on it.
I'm gonna go Butter Lady.
Then use these tokens in the top right, the green check mark and the red X, and you put them on people that you think are either correct or incorrect.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I can't use mine.
This
for
isn't
some
the
reason.
magician. This is the freaking barber. Change
Yeah,
choice.
I can't use mine either.
Change choice.
All right, we're all wrong. Fair.
I accidentally chose the barber instead of the magician.
This guy.
In my defense, my front doorknob rattled, and then a child laughed. And I really
You're in
got
a Korean horror movie.
it got into my head a little bit, so it was like either Boards of Canada are playing nearby, or I am cursed.
Was it like that stock child laugh that they use in every horror movie? The
Yes,
yeah,
Or every Boards of Canada song.
yes.
All right.
Dude, you know what's nice about living in a building with a lot of people?
You can kill all of them.
Okay. I don't know.
Whoa!
That's just ridiculous. There's always dogs in my elevator. All the time.
That is pretty nice.
And it's really cool because, like, no matter what, the dog always comes over to you and is, like, smelling. Is like, what are you doing? And then it looks at you. And then you, like, touch it on its head and it goes, like...
This is What a strange summary of a dog interaction.
I don't own dogs, so
This is what a cat owner thinks of a dog.
And then after I touch him, I smile.
When the dog barks, I say yes. When the dog growls, I say no.
dude, it's
I
nice.
fucking love
And
dogs.
sometimes like there's people, I guess there are like dog walkers in the building. So sometimes the elevator doors will open and there'll be like 8 or 9 dogs in the elevator,
my.
and you're like, "Yo, I picked the best time."
It's a dog party.
It's
Hell
great.
yeah. Yeah, Dennis's building is like that. It's always dogs constantly, and it's great.
But then sometimes people take their dog downstairs without a leash, right? Because they think, "What are the odds I'm going to encounter a stranger?" And then I open my door and the dog freaks out. It's like, I didn't expect there to be a human being here.
So what is the psychic icon?
Known as the Psychon.
Like the eyeball? Or
I
wait,
guess.
Wait, I know what you're talking about. It allows you to click on the picture and like draw someone's attention to something. So if you had the token, you could click on like mine and be like, "Oh, you see, he's got like floating candles here," and then your magician can make things float.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, well, we can just talk to each other, so we don't
Yeah.
really need to. Right, got it.
Exactly.
I have no fucking clue what I am.
Let's see, Robert.
It's music.
There's a lot of
Maybe-
Apple related, like a lot of red Apple related imagery.
You think I'm lady with the bell and the potatoes and leek?
I thought that's who you picked the first time. Now I realize I described her as a milkmaid, and number one is definitely a milkmaid.
Absolutely.
I think you are super that lady, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna choose her.
And then Bear Taffy.
I think I might be the magician, dude.
Let me run something by you. You're the barber because the barber, Sweeney Todd, directed by
Yeah,
Tim
Sweeney.
Burton, Alice in Wonderland, what you're seeing in your second photo. And what is Austin if not a person who knows the director of famous Hollywood movies?
At the same time, none of the things in the other picture have anything to do with the barber.
It's a great point.
You know what? I'm realizing now Austin has given me 2 Disney-related things, but I don't think any of these other ones are related to Disney at all either.
I think I'm the magician because the magician pulls a rabbit out of his hat.
I think I'm the magician because he's got a magic lamp for a genie and magic candles that are floating.
The rabbit.
He's got a great point. The rabbit. Oh,
I
I
didn't
don't
realize
know
we
what
were on a
there is.
timer.
Yeah, it just kind of happened.
Yeah.
We got our esports mode on.
esports. You bash a glass when I said esports.
Bear, were they jelly beans?
Dude, I get no other. I mean,
I'm glad
I
you
don't
had that.
I don't live a life of luxury, but I refuse to settle on my jelly bellies.
Hey, dude, you got to spend money on what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Whatever brings joy.
Because no other beans are as good.
Do you have a food you don't buy at the grocery store because it's bad for you, and if you bought it, you would eat it and eat too much of it?
Yeah, jelly bellies. Jelly bellies.
Jelly bellies.
jelly bellies.
Jelly belly eye. Actually, I'm the same way just in general snacks. I don't buy snacks for myself because I'll eat the snacks.
I know it sounds counterintuitive, but that's where I'm at too. And
Yeah.
that's even before I started working out. I would have definitely been like 30 or 40 pounds heavier if I just let myself buy whatever I want. The physique that you saw in like November, December is me exercising self-control. As embarrassing as that is.
I think I am this woman because a compass is used to create circles. And the wheel is a circle. And the hair in the second image also has what appears to be knitting tools. But that kind of looks like the pencils in this woman's image as well.
I respect your decision, but I also think you're the barber because the penguins have hair and eyebrows that look like the barber's hair.
I will give you this Sweeney Todd for both of our own clarity's sake.
And the aforementioned Tim Burton connection.
I heard a caw.
Oh, so Bear can use, or
No,
not Bear,
Bear
sorry.
can't do it.
Austin can use the crow if he thinks his cards suck, and then he can get new cards. Yo, my
I did not
doorknob.
caw.
Okay, well, fair enough. My doorknob just rattled again, so if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go get a knife in the kitchen, and I'm concerned I'm going to have to defend myself.
Okay.
I'm also going to fill up my water bottle while I'm out there.
Okay.
This is the perfect level of alarm in your voice.
Dude, you got to keep the adrenaline at bay until it's time to plunge it.
I
Yo,
guess.
do you guys do that though? Like, if there's some funky shit going on outside your door, you guys grab like a weapon?
I mean, I guess. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm not going to stab somebody.
Well, I'm not gonna stab anybody either, but I have grabbed a weapon before in like funky scenarios.
So there's a timer, and you guys just aren't playing the game. Is the
I
thing?
chose.
I did too. I had the thing.
No one said anything. I was just making sure.
Well,
All right,
Ryan's getting
fine.
a weapon. His home is being invaded. In
Yeah,
case
he is
didn't hear that part.
currently involved in a home invasion. So yeah,
You know, give him a second.
I wonder
And
if
then
he
he'll get back
killed
to play a
someone.
precious video game.
What if Ryan comes back and he's like, "Yeah, I just took my first life."
I mean, I don't know if there's a better way for me to get out of it at this point. I feel like I've dug deep into the it's a joke thing at this point. So if it's real now, I'm fucked.
I'm back. What's up?
Are you good? Okay, you didn't
Yeah.
murder anybody?
Correct. I didn't have to. Well, I mean, it's not murder if it's in self-defense.
True.
It's
I feel like
justifiable
it's still
assault.
murder.
It's manslaughter, I think, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Manslaughter is an
Oh, that's an accidental one, right?
Yeah, I mean, it could be
I don't think-
manslaughter or criminal negligence causing death.
I'm pretty sure manslaughter is just killing without premeditating it, or like without motivation.
I believe that that's correct as well. Or like a situation where you like, hey, what'd you say, asshole? And then you like punch a dude in the head, but his skull is really soft and he like hits his head on a fire hydrant on the way down or something. Yeah.
There's a Brian Regan bit about that where he's like, man, that crime, that really sounds intense, like murder is pretty hardcore, but that manslaughter. I slaughtered a man.
I got balloons. So like, I don't know, man. I was thinking ship room, but maybe he's just trying to lead me to red.
Ghost used the crow.
Ghost did use the crow.
Uh,
What did you pick? You got like whale room incorrect?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm like, look at this safari room. There's an elephant in the picture.
Yeah.
It's gotta, and there's a whale's tail in a picture. It's gotta be that, dude.
See, I was on that, but then the 2 out of the 3 are water animals. That's why I was more towards shipland. But I think, you could be right.
Yo, that's a picture of an elephant.
Yeah, but what's that got to do with balloons, though?
Maybe he's just mad.
Good point. He could be. You're right.
Man, whale tail. That's an expression I've not heard for a long time.
Ah, fuck it. I'll choose it.
Are you guys part of the whale tail generation?
Whale tail now.
Where women wore low-rise jeans and then the part of the thong would ride up onto the back?
I mean, I just don't remember it, but I really wish you'd stop talking to me as though we are a part of a different generation.
well, like
We are a year and a half apart, dude. You are the age of my brother.
that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
How was that even a compliment? It's just a statement of fact, man. Bad.
Some good stuff. Oh, you got Cthulhu Flower Field and brooms. I feel like you're actually fountain area, Bear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a little swirly on the fountain area.
Okay.
What did Ryan pick?
I chose the storeroom / brewery because it's in the underground and there's a ladder, which is kind of like a staircase.
All right, close enough. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a think you're wrong.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Should I hit yes?
Yeah, why not?
Do it.
All right.
Yes, it up. Oh,
Was
he the only one? Oh no, I was the only one right. Let's go.
Whale tail was just a Canadian thing? I doubt it, brother. We steal most of our trends from America. Especially the bad ones.
Yeah, those bad ones are really... It's like a contagion, man.
Dude,
Kind of creeps over the border.
being a girl in my generation, and
I thought, God damn it. I thought you were going to do it, and then you immediately did it, and I was so mad at you. And in that instant...
I'm just saying, it must have sucked. Because you know what the trend was for boys at my age? It was long sleeve shirt with a t-shirt over top. Not only stylish, but comfortable as well. If you're a girl, what was it? Wear uncomfortable underwear and show it. Like, have a wedgie at all times.
Yeah, that was a weird trend. Oh, I got The Legend of Zelda. Where am I? The you know what? Similarly, boys, when we were kids in the 90s, we got that sweet plastic castle that had like a little cannonball thing, and you put the. You guys remember that? You remember the big old? It was like a dollhouse for.
I don't think I had that.
It had a ship captain's wheel, but it wasn't attached to anything, so you could just spin it around. And
It had loads of shit. It was sick. That was a dope castle. And then girls got brats.
I forgot you're a little
Sad
younger
day.
than I am.
It's gotta be this one.
What the heck is...
See, Rob actually is.
Yeah, Rob, you're like
3 years separated, right?
Yeah, you're like 3 years separated. So you're
Yeah, I'm
like
3 years younger.
you're like Squirtle, and then Bear's like Wartortle, and I'm like mega evolved dragon.
Don't make it
Blastoise.
even worse. Come on.
Is Austin the egg then?
Is Austin younger than you?
Yeah. He's like I think he's like 2 or 3 years younger than me.
Jeez, you throw in like Dan and Mathis, we span like a whole decade now.
I know.
We really do.
That's wild.
I mean,
My
in
birthday's
fairness.
on Saturday.
Oh,
happy birthday! Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna get you
26.
anything.
Thank you.
Oh,
26.
Congrats!
You're so old.
Fucking old man. Wrong side of 25. How's that feel?
dude, I have no idea what I am. Planets and railroad tracks. This is now where I'm
30 going on 40.
I guarantee Austin's like, he said railroad tracks. There's a railroad in one of these. How did you not get it? And the thing is, my man's
I think
right.
I think he's trying to color guide you.
You
glide
think so?
Well, I would. You know what? No, because there's no colors that match. Other than ship room, but not really.
Yeah, ship room, journey, railroad tracks.
Purple Ottoman.
It all adds up. Oh, you know what? Okay, things hanging in the sky. Like the things are mounted on the wall. And then
There you
the
go.
purple ottoman, and then the first one is like a little watery. So
What happened to Ottomans, man?
Shit, dude.
Oh, I did it! I'm a god. I didn't even get any help from you guys.
So Bear, we have to get the next two correct or we all lose.
Okay.
And Rob doesn't get to play.
Yep, I just get to watch.
It's yet another ladder, I've noticed. And yet...
All right, quick hypothetical for you.
Mhm.
Magic Genie comes up to you.
Yeah.
He says, "You don't get to pick when. You don't get to pick where.
Hmm.
But you get to pick. I'll send you forward in time or backwards in time.
Yeah.
What you taking?"
Definitely.
Forward.
Well, I don't get to choose how far I get sent forward.
No, he gets to choose.
I'll-
You have no idea.
I stay where I am.
Oh, there was a third option? Oh, shit.
All right,
I don't know,
the
it's just some
genie's
kind of, like-
choking you out while he's doing it, and he's like, "Choose, choose, motherfucker, choose."
Shit,
Not
man.
forward still.
Yeah, I would probably go forward. If it's
But
an
never go backward.
If it's an interminable length, forward. If I could choose how long, backwards for sure.
Dude, fuck the past, though. Like, the Dark Ages, if you ended up there?
Yeah, no,
have
or
fun with
the
that.
fuck the Dark Ages, dude. What if you just end up at like the dawn of human civilization? Thanks for the time travel. I'm gonna starve to death. And
You know, if
never know how Game of Thrones ends.
What if it sucks?
Fuck. Oh my god, that legitimately thought that crow sound was outside of my window.
Oh.
That freaked me the fuck out. And also, if I could quote a very excellent film, forget the past, kill it if you have to.
That's the first sequel of Star Wars.
Ah.
I'm just
Tried
gonna
to say
say,
that-
this is it, man. I'm calling this my tutorial game.
Yeah.
You good?
Oh, I said yes already.
All right.
Shit,
Uh-oh. Oh, wait, does that mean we
that
lose?
was me.
we lose.
Yeah, that's it.
All
huh?
right, my fault.
We were probably gonna lose anyway, because we had to
Yeah,
get
that's
the
a fair
next
point.
one right, nonetheless.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at Bear because it was a game,
Oh,
and he's learning.
Shit,
Mm-hmm.
that only leaves me because Rob made it.
I gave you a ladder, and you went, oh, like a staircase, and then you picked the room with a very small staircase, and you know what? That's okay. That's on me. I gave you another ladder, and you went, okay, did not to the room with the big staircase in it.
Well, the first one.
And then I
didn't
gave
work
you a
out.
third ladder, and you very angrily and said, you gave me another ladder here. And I just maybe, that's okay though. We move on. From those.
What did you want me to see? I'm just trying to learn.
Yours was super fucking hard. You were the bird room, and so I gave you 2 different cards with birds. Well, I gave you 1 card with birds, and the second card had a weird flying creature with like flying umbrellas. It was tough. I'm on hard mode, so nothing
okay.
makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and-
wow. Okay.
The big one was the barber. All right, that was a tough one. We lost a lot of ground on that one. The first one, I had no cards that related to hair whatsoever, so I had to do color meta, even though I hate it. So I gave you the black and white knight for his black and white hair,
Yeah. Okay. I saw that though. So that
and
yeah.
then
there's-
I gave you the tortoise and the hair.
Yeah.
Hair
All right.
barber.
All right. Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what the third one was, but you got it on that
Tim
one. It was
Burton.
tough. Hard mode's tough.
Yeah.
So, real quick, can we talk about how this guy in the chat's name is Grabulius?
It's a good name.
It's a good thing.
That is pretty good.
Pretty good, right?
I
What's
wanted
that?
to go fast so that we could get a second round in, because usually these
Bear.
games take a long time. Bear, do you
Yeah,
want to be the ghost?
Sure. Yeah. I'll try it.
Alright.
Ghost
Let
this
me
bear.
make the lobby though, because then I think we'll have the DLC, and if that's the case.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I love is when on Twitter, companies mean to @ somebody, but they don't. So they just tweet out to their like 100,000 followers what's going on in their support case. Like, here's one from Ubisoft support. Hey there, Marcel. Did you follow the link to preload from the email?
It's just a public tweet.
All right, I think Bear has to join first,
Okay.
or join and say you want to be the ghost. I think I don't know how this works. Oh yeah, Bear's in. He's the ghost. All right, we're good.
Okay.
Sick.
I also see it in Airbnb all the time. Airbnb about once a month tweets, "We're so sorry that happened to you. Can you send us a DM so we know more?" And I'm like, y'all forgot the ad. Oh, you're right. Ken Jennings is back on Jeopardy tonight. It's the
Is he
All-Star
really?
Tournament, boys. Did you guys pick your fantasy bracket?
Ken Jennings?
You should
Yeah,
really,
I'll go with him.
dude. Well, it's a tough choice. It's really a choice between Ken Jennings and Brad Rutter, but you're not in the wrong for taking Ken Jennings. I'll tell you that much.
All right,
What was
Bear.
his win rate comparatively?
Bro,
Yeah, good luck, Bear.
Ken
I
Jennings.
gotta go be a spooky ghost.
Yeah.
Ken Jennings won 90 games in a row or something like that. Brad Rutter came on after that when they were like, well, we have to put a limit on this, otherwise some mother trucker could be on the show forever. And he won all 5 games, easily. And then he beat Ken Jennings in the Battle of the Decades.
Oh shit!
True.
Okay, so this is like Muhammad Ali going up against Mike Tyson or something.
Yeah.
Kind of situation.
But both in their prime, maybe.
Okay.
Ken Winnings.
Not like when Muhammad Ali was the heavyweight champion and Mike Tyson was a baby, or when Mike Tyson was in his prime and Muhammad Ali was in a slowly declining state of affairs.
This is gonna take me a few, just FYI.
I mean, considering that we had a crow before a single card was cast, is a
was no
bad
crow.
sign. There was a crow. I heard a crow. It went.
That's in the back.
I didn't mean to do that. How did I do that?
Oh,
No, I
never
don't
mind.
think you did. There's only one crow, I think, in hard mode.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have. I forgot to turn it off hard mode for Bear. So
Well, good luck, Bear.
Well, you know what? Let me go. I'm gonna go check out my Jeopardy account. Make sure my bracket's set.
Is there actually Fantasy Jeopardy?
Is sponsored on their website.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Okay, that's the right answer.
I actually like that.
dude, I just want to go on Wheel of Fortune, man. I
Dude,
think
it's a
that's
much safer bet for sure.
Yeah.
It makes me mad. I can't believe on Wheel of Fortune, if you come in second, you get the amount of money you're supposed that you earned. It's fucked up. You could come in second on Jeopardy. If, you get $99,999. Oops, sorry. Ken Jennings got $100,000. You know how much money you get for being second? $2,000.
Ooh, that's rough. Do they pay for your flights and hotel stay at least?
They actually don't, I think.
Oh,
If you're invited for a tournament, like a teachers tournament or a tournament of champions, they do pay for your flight and accommodation, but I'm pretty sure they actually don't if you're just a contestant.
that's pretty fucked up.
It is a little stingy.
Do you get anything for third?
You get 1,000.
Oh my god. So you could literally be a contestant on Jeopardy and be in the negative when you get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough.
I mean, they might pay for the hotel.
Well, that's good at least, I suppose.
It's I don't want to shoot myself in the foot, but
Real quick, just to make sure I'm doing this right, I click and drag the.
Oh
image I
yeah, we
want
never
over
told
the
you.
person,
Yeah, you
right?
drag them onto the
Okay.
drag them onto the big card.
And then I give them one each. I'm assuming.
you
right
can
now?
do as many as you want.
You give as many, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So if
Thank
there's
you.
2 cards that relate, you can just.
yeah, if you win, I mean, I think you keep paying for your hotel, but they film 5 episodes a day,
Right.
maybe more. So if you're on the show for 2 weeks, that might be 2 or 3 days of filming.
I guess that's not so bad, but I mean, I doubt that they're. I can't imagine. Are if Ken Jennings is going on a run,
Yeah.
are they making him be on multiple episodes per day? Because I
Yeah.
feel like they. You think?
No, 100%.
Really?
That's whenever people that are past contestants are on the Jeopardy subreddit, they're like, I really thought I could have done better in that game, but it was the 5th game I played that day, so
Oh Jesus!
yeah.
So I got a vision.
Yeah, you get a pink slingshot.
I don't know how attuned to color Meta Bear is. I don't know if he likes it or hates this. We gotta learn.
Yeah, that's true. Because I was gonna say you might be perfume lady.
I'm
'cause of
thinking,
the color.
I'm all on that perfume lady.
Agreed.
I think I'm wrench man.
What'd you get?
Got some keys. Oh no, I'm key lady. I'm the lady with the keys and the balls of yarn. Yeah, I'm clicking key lady.
Yeah, that's key lady. You got it.
If it's not key lady, then I get to yell at Bear.
Bear's learning the lesson of oops, I didn't see that.
Right.
That's the class. Ryan, you got
Bicycle
man
man
on unicycle with balloons?
Balloonicycle.
on the bike.
Balloonicycle.
Tough.
Dude, I hate having the magician because I always think well, if he was a magician, he could do that.
But he's not flying by magic. He's flying by balloons.
He's got a great point.
But how does he have lift?
Balloons away from here.
How does he have? I mean, I get how he has lift. How does he have thrust?
I mean, I hate to say it, but you could be the engineer too.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty engineering.
Does look like
Is there an engineer?
Yeah, that's the guy I picked, Wrench Lord.
Well, I thought you were Key Lady.
Oh, you're right. I didn't pick Key Lady.
You did pick Key Lady.
You're right. I did pick Key Lady.
I think you'd be. That's like my best guess. I mean, he's got a mustache, and Magician has a mustache, but it's a small mustache.
Yeah, you're right. I think Mustache Met is the right play. And I'm going to give you both thumbs ups out of solidarity.
You know what? Yeah.
I'm gonna give Robert a thumbs up and you a thumbs down.
That's fair. I would never be mad at someone for being honest, and especially when they're right.
That's right, yeah. Look at that.
Sometimes you just know someone's wrong, not because they deserve it, but because it's a tough one,
Mm-hmm. I think Bear might have... He's gotten onto something that maybe we haven't gotten onto yet, which is give each of us one card. How much easier was it to get?
Last game.
Yeah, and I hated it. Give more obvious ones like keys.
I did want to die when I gave you a bunch of apples and you said, I'm picking Butter Lady, and not the lady who had vegetables and closely related to apples.
Well, vegetables and fruit sauce.
Well, you know what?
It's completely.
You know what an apple is in French?
L'apple.
It's a pomme. You know what a potato is in French?
Apple of the earth.
Correct, yeah. Pomme de terre.
Pomme de terre. Yeah.
Austin was just giving you French clues, and he's giving Bear clues related to Tim Burton. He's been doing his homework.
Dude, but the French have it right. You bite into an apple, you bite into a potato.
Nope.
Raw. Similar. Similar texturally.
You like Fly By
Got
Night,
the same
Ryan?
kind of snap.
I do like Fly By Night.
Part where it goes, pew, pew.
Yeah, I like
part of the
it's a little stinger.
Fly by night, sack dick in a butt.
Pew, pew. It's good.
I like songs that go like, they have a refrain, but then they repeat and augment it towards the end. Like the shipment is coming and I just can't defend. My shipment is coming and I just can't defend. Like they.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what? Goodbye Stranger does that a lot as well.
Goodbye, horses.
That song doesn't do that, but it still bangs.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. Put lotion in the fucking basket.
All right, yeah, we know. It's from,
yeah.
it's from Sounds of the Lambs, okay? I get it. Austin, have you seen Sounds of the Lambs?
I have seen the latter half of it. It's a TV movie on TV a lot.
That's fair.
Very censored, but on
You should
TV.
go back and watch it because it's a very good film.
Dude, it's a
I
great movie.
actually hate the movie because I don't like watching gruesome things, and my man's puts a girl on a hook, and that destroyed me as a young lad.
Well, when did you watch it?
I mean, I was like, I don't know, somewhat young.
Wait,
It's on TV.
when does he put someone on a hook in the first movie?
Silence of the Lambs. I think he just picks. Maybe it was a different
You
movie.
thinking
I'm
of
confusing
Hannibal?
it.
At some
I don't
point,
know. I just know there was a
I'm
movie
trying to
where
remember.
my dude picks up a girl and just plops him on a hook.
Did he cut open Ray Liotta's head and eat a part of his brain while he sat there?
I may be confusing movies. I think is what's happening.
Yeah, that's what
Are you thinking of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Maybe I don't know. It was on TV, whatever it was, and it was horrible.
That doesn't.
Maybe
really
it wasn't even
narrow
on
it down.
TV. Maybe it was my family watching a movie. I may have completely fucked this
A
up.
movie that may or may not have been on television.
It's funny though, yeah. No, because think about it. Like now, we played Dead by Daylight, and I'm just like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
But watching someone actually put someone on a hook is disturbing.
bro, 100%. I'm top hat. Like I'm cop.
Oh, I was getting mad at you guys for not doing the game, and now I'm sitting here not doing the game.
I'm pretty sure that I'm Naval Room again because I got Waterbook.
Waterbook Naval Room. Is there a library though? Be careful.
No, there's no library, but there is.
There are books.
Yeah.
In the hunting room, and this is on hard mode. I think you're 50-50 on that one for Waterbook.
Yeah.
Book. I wouldn't begrudge you for either choice. What did I get?
I mean,
I
my
got-
thinking is there are books in those drawers.
Tower of
for
Castles.
sure.
Tower of Castles. I have no clue. There's a mouse though.
Top hat
Mm,
centaur. You went policeman.
This
That
is
seems
tough.
fair.
Well, if it's castles, I would think this is the most castly of them all. The hooded man with the brazier.
That's a rat castle.
It is a
Castle
rat.
full of rats.
But I don't see any like would rats be in the garage?
I have to
Seems
read
like a-
this. I'm sorry.
All right,
There was
please
this
do.
one movie my parents were watching when I was young where some dude walks into a convenience store and cuts off his own head with a chainsaw.
What? How do you do that? How do you even achieve that? It's amazing.
I guess I went for rat in the garage, and I feel like I fucking psyched myself out.
Oh, I was right.
Yeah, I psyched myself out. I think.
Is naval room. Let's go.
I don't know what it was.
Me and
Oh,
Bear,
dude.
we're on a mental level right now.
It does kind of sound like The Mist. It takes place in
Mm.
a grocery or convenience store where people, but they don't. Well, maybe.
Oh, dude, my guy, you gotta be the plier man, yeah?
You think so?
Yeah, look at that mustache and
All the men in this game have mustaches. Scroll across.
yeah, but only one of them has this big of a mustache and beard.
They've all got.
I'm telling you, I think you're engineer. I think you're still engineer because it's
which
not
one's
it's
engineer?
not the beard. The guy on the far right.
The far right.
Because it's
guy,
not the
okay.
beard, it's the twirly bit on the mustache.
He's an electrician, not an engineer.
Well, I mean, that's like apples and oranges here. We got you got a doorknob on there. You got some nails. You got another bit there. There's
Oh,
only one light bulb.
Dude, the plot of the movie
Tool set?
thickens a little bit. I believe the man who cut off his own head was wearing astronaut garb.
Wait. I think you might be engineer man.
Oh, you think?
No, look, not for what you said, but look on the engineer man. Math equations. Look at the card with the centaur man. Math equations.
Fair
I've been
enough.
saying it since turn one, baby.
Fair
For the
enough.
wrong reason.
Don't even send me a card. I've chosen.
What did I got mine wrong? I'm leaning towards Castle Land now again.
Castle, Maine. Lol.
Castle Maine. Yo, it's
Dangle.
it's right about that time to order food, so it gets here right at the end of the show.
Austin, what are you gonna order?
I don't know, man.
Great question. Are you gonna get meat?
Always, if whatever I ordered, I was meeting it.
I'm with you, man.
Let me
Actually,
think. What are, oh,
there are very few meals that I have that do
Speaking
not
of-
contain meat.
Speaking of meat, man, had some Japanese barbecue last night.
Ooh,
Meat man.
It was a-
like hibachi or like a.
well, it's just like it's Korean barbecue, but Japanese.
Okay, fair enough,
Literally, like almost exactly the same, except instead of Korean appetizers and other dishes, they are Japanese. But it was
Yep.
good.
Okay.
Had
Can
some,
I get
Yeah,
a
I
burrito bowl
believe
if
it.
you were curious.
oh, glad to hear it. Had some beef tongue, some
Dude,
pork
Had
I
that
know.
last time I was at Hot Pot. I never had tongue before, and you know what? It's pretty good.
beef tongue's
Dude,
pretty
remember those
solid.
fucking chicken hearts?
Yeah,
from the-
man.
Those were so good.
Were they really?
Oh, they were, dude. It tasted like steak. It was delicious.
Chicken hearts are also
I don't
pretty
know
good.
if I could do it. That's,
No,
that's
dude, my
intense.
dude. Don't even think about it. It's like sushi. Just don't think about it. It's so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have to not think about sushi though, to be honest.
Sushi's gross ass, slimy, fucking disgusting fish, and it's delicious.
Maybe in Texas where you're 400 miles away from the ocean.
Oh my dude.
Got him.
I'm telling you, it doesn't even look that bad. Actually, they're very small. It looks like a little piece of meat.
Dude, I'll love
I mean,
I've
I'd eat
eaten every part of the buffalo. I don't deal with kidney or lung or not lung, liver. That's what I meant. But the tongue and the heart, not bad. Then I would go one step further. I would say good. I was freaking out because I remembered the fucking weirdest show and tell I ever had. In 4th grade, one of the girls in my class who lived on a farm brought in like a cow's midsection, essentially. but like disemboweled.
Oh.
So it was like an anatomy lesson. She was like, check it out. Here's like the cow's lungs. And then they just look like deflated, like cold cuts. And then she took a yardstick and like moved him out of the way. And she's like, there you can see like the heart there as well. And
Osborne.
yeah, I was there like, this is cool, but like, is this allowed?
God, I am a god, Bear. You and me, we have a mental link.
Ryan, did you click the engineer man?
I don't know.
You did, yeah.
I
Okay,
did,
so that
I
math
did.
equation was a big debate. I guess you're plier man the whole time.
It was about the beard and not the curly mustache.
I thought for sure I was Castle, but now I'm thinking I'm fucking. Is it bathroom? Because there's a lady with a sword in the bathroom.
Hold on, let me look at you. What are you? Romanian lady, or are you?
I am Romanian lady.
You're a Romanian lady. Okay.
There are dogs in the picture with the man running, and there's like a hunter room, I think.
What do you got? You got a hallway.
In my high school, a teacher got fired for bringing a grenade to school.
Oh my god.
If you give me some context, that's a tough one. Because at first I was like, of course. But then secondarily, I'm like, I don't know.
I think your hunting room, Austin.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards it now.
There was a high school that was somewhat near me when I was growing up, and the school got closed down eventually. And part of the reason that it got closed down was because the principal was found doing meth in the principal's office of the high school.
That's okay, obviously bad.
He was also selling the meth to the students, apparently.
But why shut down the whole school?
Well, the rest of the school had a whole bunch of issues. That was kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back kind of situation.
Hello. Welcome back.
I hate the way he says hello because it just barely sounds like hello.
He really emphasizes the you in hello.
Hello.
Are we gonna play Untitled Chapter?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep, teach
All right.
Oh, it's easy.
Romanian's got to be beard. I think you're hunting room, dude.
Ryan has received the vision. Now, but Rob, chat just debated me
all good.
because they were like, in the castle picture, there's a man playing a saxophone.
Okay.
And then there's paintings in the other card I got, and then the piano room has paintings in it.
He picked a rat. It's Ratatouille.
That's true.
Wait, his was
And
chef the whole time?
I think it might have been the chef.
oh, because
Everyone
of Ratatouille.
had a big hat, and in every single card you have, there's a big hat.
Yes. But then I picked a man with what I would argue is perhaps the biggest hat, but it's open to interpretation, I suppose.
Thank you, chef. I'm still waiting on my next vision.
I still want to figure out what this movie is where an astronaut walked into a convenience store and cut his head off.
cut his own head off
Cut his own head off with a chainsaw.
with a chainsaw. Yeah, that's intense, man.
It's not Apollo 13.
How quick does a chainsaw go through a neck?
Pretty
Like-
dang quick.
You think so?
Yeah, with enough force, that thing would just go zoom.
You think so?
But
That's what
you
I'm
would need a big swing.
See, that's what I'm wondering, right? Like, is it gonna grind through you, or is it gonna
It's
like
the only
lightsaber off your head if
question-
you swing it hard?
The only question is
Oh,
the
yeah,
moment.
babe. Yeah, babe.
Thanks, Dan.
Hello,
right.
Daniel.
I got big chair. It's hunting room. Big
Yeah.
big chair. It's got.
You're 100% hunting room, yeah.
Got it. Done.
Give
I wanna
me
get you.
give me a check mark too, because I'm definitely right.
I will give you a check mark. There you go.
Lock it in. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Now, wait, have we lost? How much time do we have left?
I need to get the next 3
Nope.
right.
Well, you can't get the one you're on wrong, right? You got literally every one. You guessed everything except the right answer. Yeah, you're done. Doesn't even need to give you a card. I mean, he has to give you a card, but he can dump you because you do not have another option.
It was the man.
Oh, he's playing music too, though. To the snake is the thing. God dang it!
he just gave me a single broom. I know who it is.
Because he wants to sweep you away. I think is what it is. It's it's the music room. God, wait, I can just skip him. I could just not even take his. Okay, let's do it. Let's see if that works better than get. Yeah, okay, there we go.
We're taking the law into our own hands.
All right, that's some good stuff.
Okay, we got this, Ryan. We got this, dude. We got this.
I
have
think
full
I'm
belief.
the bathtub.
Don't, please, God. I mean, hey, you've only got 1 in 5 options. You should be pretty good.
That's true.
What do we got here? We got Rob, you were the dog. There's dog. There's flipped over boat. There's lady dancing. There's the courtroom. There's the window girl. There's the burning letter, and then there's the burning barn. So fire's probably a bad idea. Because there's 2 burning ones.
Have you downloaded Apex King?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Easy rares, dude.
Easy legendaries.
What's the worst fast food place?
Ooh,
McDonald's.
wrong.
I disagree.
Well, Burger King also very bad.
Burger King is mine.
I would say Burger King as well, actually.
I think they're both on the same level, and McDonald's has a lot of, what's the word? Nostalgia factor. Because it was a very common place to take kids.
Dude, you know what's weird? Every fucking European that I've ever met loves Burger King. I don't know what that's about. Europeans confirm or deny, please.
That is strange.
Storm on a clock.
I will say it's still weird.
The fuck?
Like, McDonald's in Canada, I wouldn't say it's classy, because that's a little ridiculous. But they have a reputation for being clean and, relatively, like, this isn't really the word I want to use, but, like, safe. The reputation that Burger King has is that inside of the walls of the Burger King is, like, martial law. It's a state of emergency, and anything could happen at any time.
It's your Waffle House.
That seems appropriate, yes.
That makes sense.
Like, when I go into the McDonald's that are in sketchy locations in downtown Vancouver have security guards. The Burger Kings that are in sketchy locations in downtown Vancouver barely even have staff. It's just like, it's just a room where things happen, and sometimes you get lunch.
What are you thinking, Ryan?
I think that I am the room with the preserved animal curiosities.
I'm pretty certain you are the hunting room with the rifles on the wall, because there's a butterfly on the lady, and there's butterfly paintings, or probably the pin things.
Genius.
Yeah, and then there's other animals and stuff.
For mine, I don't know. We'll just see if it was right. I chose the boat flipped over. I was right.
shit.
You were wrong.
Damn.
That's a tough one.
We tried.
We tried.
Bear Tabby, what was I on that final
That
one?
game's hard, man.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No, you're supposed to get mad at us for being stupid. That's how this works.
I gave you the intersection of facial hair and hat.
I think you had it on the first round, didn't you?
I mean, I said everybody
Yeah.
on every round eventually, but
Well, the big thing was your first card. That dude looks exactly like the guy that was riding around on that balloon in the sky.
Yeah, I understand that part. I
So
can take
that's
the L on
immediately
that
where
one.
I went. And then once we got past that, I was like, oh, well, fuck this one. But also just keep looking at the first card, hopefully, and you'll see that there's an exact identical resemblance between the two people.
Rob, what was that laugh? Before that, the one
Which,
what was Ryan? What room was Ryan?
I was the car room.
I was gonna say that, but then the butterfly. Oh dang! I was told that
My
instead.
cards were difficult to associate with things.
Yes,
It was very
that is
tough.
the
Yeah,
challenge
that's
of the
fair.
game.
yeah.
Why don't we take some time to pimp our channels? We'll start with Bear Taffy.
Hello, I've been playing some Civ 6 on my Twitch channel, YouTube. Goddamn.
Dude.
You know what? Skip me. Fuck it.
Now that's a game.
I lost my opportunity. No, it's Civ 6 on my channel, twitch.tv/BearTaffy. It's fun. Come check it out.
Dude, you know how bad Facebook is?
Bad.
In my feed, something just popped up. And I'm just going to tell you, it's a listing for a real estate property in Vietnam. Why? How did it find itself in my feed? A girl that was my lab partner for one class in my second year of university commented on it.
Wow.
So now, as a result of that long-lasting bond that we've created, I get
You
to
guys
see.
were close.
Twitter's pretty bad too now. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's, I don't know if you guys use mobile a lot, but it's like, hey, you want to see top tweets?
Yeah.
No, I want to see the latest tweets. Okay.
Nah, you want to see top tweets.
We'll ask you tomorrow.
and then you put your phone down, and then 2 days later you pick it back up. Oh, you want to see those top tweets, huh? No. Latest tweets, please. Oh, okay, I'll ask again tomorrow. All right. You good. And the next day, and forever.
I mean, yesterday on Twitter when I booted it up, like every single thing on my trending tab was about Khloe Kardashian breaking up with her
don't even
boyfriend.
start with me, okay?
You a
That's-
clonator?
Clonation.
All right. Why don't we pimp our channels again, starting with Austin this time?
Twitch.tv/last_great_wolf. I want to play some Apex, but I'm not gonna play it alone. So I don't know what's happening. I might.
Are you
stay on
playing
the
tonight?
stream. I would like to play immediately, but
Immediately. Oh.
Well,
I can.
if you're like an hour away, I can burn an hour. But if
I
you're
don't know.
like,
I'll check in with you, dude. I'll let you know.
all right, yeah, check in. Oh, if not, I'll be down to just play it anyway. No
Yeah,
stream
yeah.
required. Also, though, the one announcement I do want to make on Saturday. I guess I'm gonna announce it officially because I don't want to like be all sneaky about it.
It's
But
your
on
birthday.
Saturday, it's my birthday.
Yeah.
I'm doing a birthday stream, and I plan on doing an entire playthrough of an Ocarina of Time randomizer.
Ooh.
Oh, this guy.
And I also
What's that mean?
It is Ocarina of Time, but all the item locations are randomized.
Oh, cool.
What if you open your first chest and there's a Master Sword?
The Master Sword is one of the only items that is in the place it's supposed to be.
Well, it doesn't really sound like a true randomizer. man.
Quite meet the criteria.
But I'm gonna also try. I want to play it on max settings, but I think max settings like requires you to do glitches and stuff, which might be funny. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't figured it out yet, but that's on Saturday, so you should come watch.
How about you, Robert?
Yeah, hi. I do movie night every Saturday. I'm sorry.
It's one. It's just one.
I know.
It's,
No,
fine.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm still gonna do movie night.
I too will
But
be live
happy
on
You don't
birthday.
have to-
Yeah,
you don't
I'm doing the
apologize.
Apex bounty on Saturday, probably.
but happy birthday anyway.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Movie night every Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Twitch.tv/Patrol, YouTube.com/Patrol, Discord.gg/Patrol, Twitter.com/Patrol. Find me in all those places. It's a good time.
Sweet. And
I'll go.
you've already gone.
Twitch.tv/LastGrayWolf
Oh.
this Saturday.
Twitch.tv/LastGrayWolf. He's having a birthday party on
Birthday
stream.
party. Everyone's invited.
Yeah. You should all get me presents.
I'm not
In
gonna.
the form of donations.
Absolutely not. Are they tax deductible?
Top right, by the way.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, you know what? I don't have a leg to stand on because I do use my Prime subscription on you.
Yeah. Happy birthday, me.
No offense, Robert.
I mean, it's not.
You know, every time you use your Prime subscription, Jeff Bezos feels a slight little tingle in his penis.
All right, well, we're going to go before we get banned. Goodbye.
Thanks for having me on.
See ya.
All right, me and Kate are going to stay live. Twitch.tv/LovelyMomo. We're going to be playing some Apex Legends on her stream. She is a god gamer playing for the first time. Guaranteed wins. Twitch.tv/LovelyMomo. As always, thank you for the support. EDF is tomorrow. That is correct. And hope you're enjoying. I recognize the Civilization. Episode 2 says it's episode 1. That's my mistake. I'll go back and I'll change that 1 to a 2. Eliminate all of the confusion that's related there. And that'll be sorted.